not a called a mock draft, Chris. It's a Fugazi draft.
No, Fugazi draft.
Okay, it's twisted.
If we don't start it, who's going to start it?
Fugazi draft.
If not us.
Who?
Yeah.
And if not now, when?
Are you? Does that mean you're going to do a Fugazi draft?
Oh,
100%.
1.0?
Has to.
No, that's a come at me draft. As you know, I always do my come at me draft.
Remember the one year we all did a draft and we all made the picks for the first round?
That was fun.
That was pretty fun.
You know what we're going to do?
But we're not influencers.
I'm going to FaceTime Mike Mayock, recorded me asking him to do the first ever Rich Eisen show Fugazi draft.
Oh, that's fantastic.
See what he says?
Hey, if he says yes, it's great. If he says no, that's also content. And the only person who thinks of something like that can be called an influencer.
No lies have been spoken, Rich.
Nor detected.
O'Reilly. Check engine light on? Take the guesswork out of your check engine light with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free and provides a report with solutions based on over 650 million vehicle scans verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we can recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Good morning, beat freaks. Who's ready to move? Let's start this day right.
Tasha's morning dance parties are meeting rave reviews.
Lose your phones and find your groove.
They need an ops manager to help their community dance the morning away.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Spring is almost here, and now's the time to spring into a new car at Doug Henry of Greenville. Spring is the best time to revamp your drive. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville.
Winter is here, but Stroud's Marine in Greenville is still your go-to spot for your boat projects and repairs. Now's the perfect time to get your boat ready for when the warm weather comes. Don't wait till spring. They've got you covered with outboard parts at great prices. Plus, they're running clearance sales on select items, so you can get ready for next season without breaking the bank. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Strouds Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
The icy treat that can't be beat is Sparky Snowballs. From big kids to little kids, Sparky Snowballs has been making smiles happen for over 20 years. If you're not in the mood to chill out with a snowball, Sparky's funnel cakes and fried Oreos are a perfect Sparky-licious treat every time. Are you having an event, party, or fundraiser? Call Sparky's to come on site. Remember to follow Sparky's on Facebook or visit SparkySnowballs.com to see where they'll be next.
Ron Ayers Motorsports invites you to an unforgettable bike night and stunt show on March 20th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Get ready for an action-packed evening with jaw-dropping stunts, incredible bikes, and the chance to meet fellow riders. Hungry? Anita's food truck will be on site with delicious eats, and cold beer will be available for purchase. Since 1975, Ron Ayers has been your go-to for top-tier motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides, power equipment, and more. It's all happening at Ron Ayers Motorsports, your home for everything motorsports for 50 years and counting. Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11 north of the airport in Greenville.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
UBE and PirateWear.com are proud to offer the Pirate Nation its largest inventory of ECU merchandise and tailgate supplies ever. UBE has the best prices in town, so that makes UBE your one-stop shop for all things ECU. UBE does daily restocks of Champion, Adidas, and Under Armour. Don't forget to bring your young Pirates to plunder the Crow's Nest, which is the only kids store dedicated to ECU. Plenty of free parking in downtown Greenville. Visit them online at PirateWear.com. Go Pirates!
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats, cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
If you missed Pirate Radio Live, you missed
Coach Mac McCarthy, who is the third best team right now. It's been Duke and Auburn pretty much all year.
You know, it probably is Florida. It could be Houston. They struggle scoring a little bit. Florida has just been playing really well, and they have the best win in college basketball this year when they won at Auburn. So I guess you would give them the nod.
Pirate Radio Live, weekdays from 3 to 6, right here on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Clip. Hey, man, good to see you, brother.
Hey, Jared, how much of that cake did you eat yesterday?
How much did you eat?
Claude Lemieux, he is the brother of this famous hockey player.
Pepe Le Pew.
What in the world?
This is why Cliff makes the big bucks. He's the king of Greenville. This is why right here, right?
He's a great communicator.
At the Burlington... I have no idea what the just happened.
Please call in and air your underwear.
Bro, what are we doing here?
Bro.
Just a bunch of dudes sitting in a room talking into sticks, man.
There's a very low percentage of this that is smiles and glory holes. Very low percentage.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Thursday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios. It is basketball night in Greenville, North Carolina for the final time this season. East Carolina and Tulane go at it tonight. We'll talk about that. We'll talk some Pirate baseball. We'll talk some March Madness and more on today's edition of Pirate Radio Live right here on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington, 1250, 930 online, PR927FM.com. And we are live on YouTube. Comments starting to trickle in. You can give us a like. Make sure you are subscribed and let us know what is on your mind here on this Thursday. We've got guests on the way, including K-Dub, Ken Watlington, WNCT Channel 9. Ken moved from his normal Wednesday spot to Thursday due to the potential storms yesterday, but Ken will be with us coming up in about 20 minutes or so. We will say hello to Corey Gloor, play-by-play voice of the Tulane Green Wave. He'll join us live in the Pirate Radio studios coming up at 4 o'clock. We've got Danny Beal coming up in hour number 2 to talk Pirate baseball and more. We got Jeff Nadu talking conference tournaments and more coming up in hour number 2. And Greg Hudson will join us as well live in the Pirate Radio studios coming up in hour number 3. Shirley Rhodes is here. Will in the house. Intern Logan, intern Grayson, and J-Bone. Jared Watkins is to my left. Hey, I'm Jared. Real quick.
Yeah.
Spelling mistake. Steve says, who is Ken Wallington?
Never heard of her.
Logan? What happened, Logan?
And Rahjai Harris is on the show, too.
I did tell him to leave Rahjai off because we may not have time to get to him. And we'll do it tomorrow. What happened, Logan?
We're fixing it.
It's all right.
It happens.
It happens, man.
I go to get a sandwich and all hell breaks loose.
What happened? Why did you come in upset?
Because
I was feeling good about today's show.
I'm feeling great.
And now, everything's off.
Nothing's off. It's just, I don't know, maybe make my food and stop yapping.
Chandler comes in here at 2:57 and says he's not going to be on the show.
He ain't going to be here.
Damn, we go. I don't know what's going on, man. I need everybody to kind of get pumped up.
I'm pumped.
Okay. All right.
Once I eat my sandwich, it'll be a lot better, too.
John Moody's pumped. He said it's basketball time in the Coliseum. Fired up clip. Yeah, I'm planning on being there tonight. Section 213 as the Pirates take on Tulane. Logan, do you know the line on the game tonight?
Are we 5.5 point I don't know.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen the line.
Oh, wow. Well, that's a pretty damn good guess.
Yeah.
What did I say? Did we say the Pirates will be dogs?
Yeah.
I think I said Tulane by 2.
I said 1.5.
Yeah. East Carolina, 4.5 point favorites.
Yep.
Tonight. What's up, Will?
When I told you earlier that in the first game we played them, they didn't miss a 3 and had 6 and 1s. That I think the lines are a result of that. Tulane's not going to do that again. I'm serious. They had 12 to 13 3-point plays the first time we played them.
Will said he has a good feeling about tonight.
Yeah, I got a great feeling about tonight. It's going to be a packed house, hopefully. $5 tickets.
That makes me nervous, too.
Yeah.
Anytime the fans show up, the Pirates
I don't
lose.
like it because it's my job to be there for every game, but I feel like a lot of people who gave up very early in the season are going to pack it out tonight and possibly be disappointed, and that's going to sour their taste for ECU basketball going forward.
So you're talking about me?
No, not talking about you. You are, have put a lot of years into this team, into this program.
I've put years in. I've not put a lot of effort in this year. I cheered my heart out last game, and I plan to do the same tonight.
And they greatly appreciate that.
How do you know?
I got sources. I got people in the building.
Jerry says hello. Hey, Jerry.
Help the bear! What's up, Jerry Bear?
Thank you. Steve says, Ayo.
Hey, yo.
Work for the day is done and dusted.
Done and dusted.
Jamie says, hey now.
Hey, now.
Lane says, can confirm I'll be there tonight. Haven't been in the seats since North Alabama.
Stay at home, man.
Which, by the way, we got North Alabama basketball tonight, taking on Jacksonville in the A-Sun semis.
Have you bet it yet?
Am I awake?
Well, I tried to last night, but it wasn't available yet, and I didn't think about it today.
Yeah, it went up a point.
Out still.
Because the nation is on the Lions.
Yeah, we're hammering the Lions. And by the way, just found out last night they have a football team, so whenever that win total comes out, over
everything with North Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're on it.
Atticus says, just tuned in, so may have missed some early ECU Hoops talk. Clip, how much of the Pirate Hoops Kool-Aid are you drinking? Not a ton. I can dream.
But what does it mean to be drinking the Kool-Aid? Like national champion, American champion? Like what are we?
I'm thinking American Conference Tournament champions.
All right.
Would be some serious Kool-Aid drinking.
I'm sipping. I'm not drinking. I'm sipping.
I may have been lost in all this, but we talk about, hey, we got a chance to finish fourth. We got to beat Tulane, beat FAU, and then UAB needs to beat Tulane. I think that's what needs to happen.
I like where we're at.
But, I do as well. But are we the fourth best team in the league?
I believe so.
That's kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah.
And I know the league's not great.
Well, that's why I've been saying it's
It's
a good league all year, because I feel like that takes away from this team, and I think they should be given a great amount of respect for what they've done.
Great amount of respect for them.
You're they've brainwashed you, man.
No, dude.
I think Mike Schwartz has brainwashed you.
No, sorry. I've seen a lot of crap basketball here, and it's nice to just.
What would you call this kind of basketball?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Steve has a cool, neat story.
Cool, neat story.
Jacksonville basketball alum is WWE superstar Jade Cargill.
Huh.
Made her return last week. Also married, Will. Jade Cargill. Oh, you already know this probably. Well, never mind.
Brandon Phillips.
Yeah, you.
Reds legend.
I forgot you were a big wrestling guy. Married to BP, Brandon Phillips.
Brad Paisley.
Good for him. Not Brad Paisley. Brad Paisley was married to her, but he went fishing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
He's going to miss her.
Famously. Dan Patrick was in that video?
What? Jimmy Johnson was. I know that. Football coach, not NASCAR driver.
Huh. Very interesting.
Need more songs like that.
About, like, funny? Or what do you mean like that?
Like funny country songs. Everything now is just copy-paste.
All right. So what happened with your sandwich?
So I put in a mobile order like 5 minutes before I left here, and then some girl walked in right in front of me, and they made her stuff first, which I don't agree with because I put in my order long before she got there. And then when it got time to make my sandwich, I'm like, okay, the show starts in like 7 minutes. I need to get back there so I can at least munch a little bit. But, lady just wanted to talk instead of make the food.
So are you anti-Mike P's argument? What was his argument?
His argument, I guess, was the people in the store should be served first.
Right.
And I agreed at the moment, but now that I have faced a situation like that, I strongly disagree.
But don't they, like, put your sandwich to the side so you can just go pick it up?
Well, I went in there, and I'm like, yeah, I got a pickup order for Jarrett. And they're like, all right, yeah, we're about to make it. And then there was a girl in line that just exited the line, and they made her sandwich first.
So you're a little salty.
I didn't like it.
All right. Lane talking about the Eagles making a move today. East Carolina news. How about the Wink, Shane Winkler, and the softball team knocking off Michigan on Wednesday?
Were they? I know they're a good program, but were they ranked?
Were they ranked, Shirley?
No, they weren't ranked.
Okay.
But anytime
but they
you
were
get a
spanked.
Hey.
It was a tough game. I mean, East Carolina could not string enough hits together. They had a few hits. They stranded a bunch of runners on base. But kudos to Emma Jackson. When I had a chance to watch her first year here, I knew. I was like, y'all keep an eye on her. She's going to be good. And I am so glad to say that my premonition actually came true because she jacked that thing. That thing cleared the fence and probably had another 10 to 15 feet beyond the outfield fence. She just absolutely tattooed that ball and gave East Carolina just enough breathing room. It was a 2-run shot, so that's all they needed. And let's see, Kendall Frost got the win for East Carolina. Taylor Apple closed it out, struck out 4 batters, and got the save. So congratulations to the Wink and the ECU softball team.
They moved to 12-7 on the year. They open up league play Friday.
Yep.
On the road.
Hey.
UTSA.
Land of the big women.
It's a little early, don't you think?
No, it's about time. Usually softball tends to start conference play a little earlier than baseball does.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, my bad.
I mean.
Well, with baseball, a lot of times you're going to play like 3, 4, 5 games in a week.
Yeah.
Whereas softball, a lot of times the invitationals kind of take up a lot of that space as far as non-conference games.
Yeah.
So they'll go to an invitational and play 3 or 4 games in an entire weekend. That kind of counts toward their non-conference schedule.
You been learned yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
I learned a lot.
All right. Let's see. Next week at NC State on Tuesday, and they'll play their home conference series opener against the Tulsa Golden Hurricane beginning next Friday. Got, spring break, right?
Yeah, that's
next week.
Next week.
Grayson's going 2 different places. Will's going home. Logan, what are you doing for spring break?
Going to Panama City.
Panama Jack.
Not the canal, just the city.
Okay.
Yeah, just Panama City, and then
sorry,
we're gonna try and get over to New Orleans one day, just a day trip, and maybe spend the night. But
you driving?
I wanted to fly, but yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna drive. Save my points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll save your life too, because right now they tend to not stay up in the air too long.
I agree with that.
Cars don't either.
Well, yeah, but cars don't fly.
Not yours.
My Colorado can do all sorts of things.
Colorado. Well, have fun, Logan.
Sounds like it'll be a nice trip.
It's gonna be weird next week not having all the interns in here.
I know. Shirley's gonna have to work.
Yeah, I'll be back to video.
Yeah.
Jarrett will be demoted.
Wait, did we figure out where? Yeah, I was gonna say, is Hayden going somewhere for spring break?
I'll still be here.
She's gotta get her hours.
Oh.
I gotta get my hours in.
Okay.
I'm going to the Final Four in a few weeks.
Is she really?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I was getting ready to say she went to the Super Bowl. Now she's going to the Final Four. I'm slightly jealous.
And then I'll be at the Masters coming up next month. What if she just went to like every big sporting event and borderline didn't care about any of them?
I would hate her.
I know.
Oh,
literally
yeah.
hate her.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you need to take me with you.
I think they said we're going to SummerSlam this summer.
Oh, you want to talk about getting iced out of this building if she went to SummerSlam and didn't take any of the guys with her?
I would be more upset about Final Four.
Yeah.
Or
Are
the
you
Masters.
sure about that?
I would love to go to the Masters.
Would you really?
Yeah.
Man.
At least to say I did it.
I have no desire to ever put that on my bucket list.
I don't know what more boring, like golf on TV or just standing there watching a guy hit a golf ball.
What is one sporting event, like big sporting event, that some people might say, hey, this is a bucket list item, but you don't find it a bucket list item?
Anything soccer.
World Cup, yeah.
World Cup?
I'd like.
I would not care.
To do World Cup.
I would love to do a World Cup.
For me, that would be any golfing event.
Yeah, I was going to say Masters would be.
Maybe bowling.
Honestly, it's something I've talked about a lot lately and asked people have they gone to it. Spring training.
Well, yeah. I mean, that is a kind of a bore.
Maybe just to get down to Florida.
Wimbledon for me.
Tennis.
Ooh, nah.
The heat of the summer.
It was the heat.
I will say, there's something about the U.S. Open. I'm not a big tennis fan, but that court, like the little, what do you call it, a stadium, I guess?
Yeah.
It looks really cool.
Is that Arthur
And they
Ashe?
play at night.
Yeah.
And it looks like it would be a pretty neat event.
I would love to go to Arthur Ashe.
Arthur Ashe is one of the venues that, like,
Get your hand off the mic.
Yeah, push that. Yeah, you disconnected the mic.
All right.
He was about to make a great
good
point. Here
Yeah,
we
go
go.
ahead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Arthur Ashe is one of the places that I don't think everybody knows, but to sports fans, it's like one of the gems. Like,
If you
Yeah.
know, you know.
right.
Yeah.
I only know it because of wrestling.
Well, I love it because, I mean, I used to play tennis, so I'm a big fan
Oh,
of those.
excuse me, Martina Navratilova.
No, I was nowhere near that level.
That's why I say Masters.
But I do
I'm a
enjoy tennis.
Former golfer. I was on the golf team in high school.
Nah.
Can we get a I'm a former golfer cut that we can play like I'm a former long snapper?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm a former golfer.
Oh, I'll have that ready after the break.
I aged out, they said.
That's a good question, though, Shirley. What big-time event are you like,
Yeah, ask the chat gang.
I went to the U.S. Open last year, and I got to say, I mean, it's just expensive, and you, like, walk, like, 12 miles. I was happy to be there, but...
Was it in North Carolina?
At Pinehurst.
Pinehurst?
Yeah.
That's just about everything, though. A lot of walking, expensive.
Yeah, but it was
You
just...
could say that about going to Clark LeClaire, honestly.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. About the only place you wouldn't find it expensive if you somehow managed to land a ticket and get in, and it doesn't cost you an arm and a leg, say, like if you had a press pass or something. But, I would say the Masters, just because they don't change their prices. Like, you can get a sandwich for like $2, $3 or something like that. So,
Quail Hollow's not terrible either. My mom's company got tickets one year, and she said it wasn't that bad.
Where's that?
Charlotte.
Ah.
I mean, the only other one that I can think of would be if you're not a hockey fan, like the Stanley Cup championship, like the Stanley Cup.
Oh, well, I don't want to go to the Super Bowl. I'd rather go to the NFC Championship with my team playing at home than the Super Bowl. It just feels like it probably wouldn't even feel like a real game.
Well, I mean, events like those, like NBA Finals, Super Bowl, like they've just kind of priced the real fans out. It's really just fat cats.
It's more of and it's a spectacle. It's not so much about the game itself. It's more about everything outside of the game.
Like I could see guys like Chandler going to those, like Suits.
Yeah.
Upper management.
Yeah.
The common guy.
Not us blue collar folk.
That's right.
Right. I mean, I was never a hockey fan. I mean, we've talked about this ad nauseum that the very first hockey game I ever went to was Game 7 of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Jeez.
And so, unfortunately, I set the bar just a tad bit too high on that one.
That's like,
and I was forced to go.
NASCAR starting the season with the Daytona, the Super Bowl of NASCAR. Shirley starts her hockey career Game 7.
Yeah.
Everything on the line.
Yeah, I was actually forced to go because our intern, who was supposed to go, could not make it because he was on spring break or was taking a trip or something like that. But he was unavailable. And I just remember getting the call, and I was like, dude, I have a softball game that night. I can't go. And he was like, it's Game 7 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. I was like, I don't care.
And then I win. 14 of my softball season.
Exactly. I was like, come on.
We're on the bubble, dude.
I'm batting cleanup tonight. Come on. No, so I went. I will say, had a blast. It was an electric atmosphere, and it was a lot of fun. But I've discovered that if I watch hockey, it has to be in person. I can't watch it on TV. My ADHD just does not let me do it. It bores me to tears.
Well, I'll tell you where I would like to go, and that's the CAA basketball tournament.
Yes.
Not to watch the games, but to watch Mac McCarthy call the games.
Yeah.
I'd love to do
It'd probably
that.
be cheaper than getting Flow Sports.
I've ran the numbers. Gas, hotel, tickets cheaper than Flow Sports. All right, we'll talk to Ken Watlington when we return. His Seahawks trying to cut down the nets and make it to the NCAA tournament. That tournament begins on Friday. We got Randolph in the house.
What's up, Randolph?
Hope you're doing well, man. Good to see your name pop up in the YouTube chat. We'll take a break, come back, have more for you after this.
Enjoy the warm air circulating moments after you turn up the heat. Precise control of cooking temperatures. Enough hot water on demand for everyone's shower. The instant glow of warmth when you turn on your fireplace or fire pit. Never having to change a gas tank on your outdoor grill. Experience the affordable luxury of natural gas. Find out more at GUC.com.
We're inside the Pirate Radio studios with our friends from QC Kinetics. Don, who are the people that need these services?
If you have arthritis, partial ligament tears, bulging or herniated discs in your back or neck, golfer's elbow, tennis elbow, and other joint and soft tissue issues, come see us at QC Kinetics and we can get you back in the game of life without surgery, drugs, or downtime.
Don, give us the number.
252-765-PAIN. 252-765-PAIN.
That's QC Kinetics.
Overtime's Tavern is officially open in downtown Greenville. Whether you're craving a cold drink, hot meal, or just a place to unwind with friends in a laid-back atmosphere, we've got you covered. Join us daily from 11 a.m. to midnight every day, or stick around for our late-night hours on the weekends. Follow Overtime Tavern on Facebook or Instagram for daily specials and events, including live music. OT's is right across from the Sheets on Charles Boulevard in downtown Greenville. Overtime's Tavern, where every hour feels like overtime.
There's a common misbelief today that to make it further, you need to push yourself, that you need to give up any joy to continue your rigid routine. Or you could try another way. Take some time to enjoy life, like having a Michelob Ultra with friends, because happiness is essential to living an exceptional life. Michelob Ultra, a refreshing and balanced flavor with only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Michelob Ultra, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
If you're looking for a delicious home-cooked country breakfast
breakfast or lunch, look no further than CD's Grill. CD's Grill in Winterville has the best country cooking around. Start your day with CD's mouth-watering homemade cheese biscuits, eggs cooked to order, and pancakes so big and fluffy there's no way you leave hungry. Open Monday through Friday from 5:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. and Saturday from 5:30 to 11 a.m. CD's has lunch specials and an all-you-can-eat salad bar. Stop by, say hey to owner Jason Brown and the CD's crew. CD's Grill, 111 West Fire Tower Road in Winterville. CD's Grill, the best country cooking around.
This is Martin Truex Jr., and as a NASCAR Cup Series champion, I love one-stop shopping. When I need fresh tires or fuel during a race, my pit crew takes care of everything. Off the track, I have an Auto Owners independent agent. They handle all my insurance in one place: car, home, life, and business. Get your own pit crew and find a local agency with Auto Owners Insurance.
This is Brian Smith with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
Is your office printer on the fritz? Don't wait days for a repair. This is Walker Allen Volova with CopyPro, where we promise fast 3-hour service on all of your copy equipment. No need to press 1 for English for an overseas service line. All of our calls are answered right here in Greenville. Plus, we offer a free office printing analysis to help you cut cost and boost efficiency. We'll show you exactly how to save money on ink, toner, and energy. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 1-800-682-6558 and see how we can help your office run more efficiently. CopyPro, fast service, smarter printing, bringing more value to your business.
Pirate Radio.
See that door right there? One marked pirate. You think a pirate lives in there?
The voice of the Pirate Nation.
I see a door marked private. Is that the door you're talking about?
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Chronic joint pain hovers, and you never know when it's going to rear its ugly head. And that goes for David Garrard, too. And this is why the medical professionals at QC Kinetics take their job so seriously. When they treat patients like David Garrard, they're delivering long-term relief, treatments without surgery or downtime. Call QC Kinetics for your free consultation today at 252-765-PAIN. That's 252-765-PAIN. And Overtime Tavern is now open at 1011 South Charles Boulevard. You can come in for great food, cold drinks, and all the game day action. Swing in today and try their Philly cheesesteaks, glizzies, mouth-watering burgers, and delicious wings. They're open until midnight, Sunday through Thursday, and open late until 3 a.m. on the weekend. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right. We got a final on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by Da Buck.
Da Buck.
Samaje Teal, Farmville Central product, and Illinois State loses by 1 point. Great game to begin Arch Madness in the Missouri Valley Conference Tournament. The Salukis of Southern Illinois knock off Indiana State 86-85. Was cool to see Samaje playing. He had 10 points for Indiana State in the loss. You got Missouri State and Illinois State coming up in just a little bit, as we've got a lot of hoops on this Thursday. Ken Watlington joining us. Talk a little basketball and more. How you doing, Ken?
Great. It is the best time of the year. It's here.
The most wonderful time. Yeah, I go back and forth on this and the start of football season, but as far as days go, you give me one day that I can Groundhog Day it. I'm taking Thursday.
The first Thursday of
NCAA
the
tournament.
For sure.
Yep.
And the Friday usually is pretty good, too.
It is. But something about that Thursday. I love it. Ken will be witnessing live conference tournament basketball. You're heading up to D.C.?
Yeah, headed to D.C. Sunday. UNCW is the 2 seed in the Coastal Tournament. They'll play 6 o'clock against Northeastern or Hampton.
So does that double bye get them in what, the semis?
Quarters.
Or okay.
Yeah, the quarters.
So the championship's not till
Tuesday night. Yeah, Tuesday night at 7 on CBS Sports Network.
CBS Sports. Are you going to just that one game?
I'm there as long as they're there.
Nice.
Yeah. If they lose, I'm driving back. You'll see me on TV Monday.
It's fun, but it kind of sucks too that everything matters for these 3 games only, no matter what you've done to this point.
And they've had a really good season. They've had maybe 2 or 3 bad games all year. Well, they probably had more than 2 or 3 bad. 2 or 3 bad games that they ended up losing. And 24-7. A lot of programs across the country would take that record, especially at the level UNCW does. So, yeah, but it comes down to this weekend.
It all
early
comes
next
down
week.
to this. We got Pirate Hoops coming up tonight. I am looking forward to seeing if East Carolina can win their 3rd straight here at home, taking on the Tulane Green Wave.
Going for 3rd straight for the 3rd time this season?
In conference.
Yeah.
Ron Hunter, worth the price of admission to watch. A very entertaining gentleman.
Yeah.
He'll be on the sidelines coaching the Green Wave. We'll talk to Corey Gloor coming up at 4 o'clock.
Is he going to be in studio?
He is.
That's amazing. Good. It's just cool that he's back in Greenville.
It's
and he's
amazing.
actually coming into the studio.
It's
I
unbelievable.
just think it's pretty cool.
He's
I sound like Larry David all of a sudden. It's just pretty cool.
I mean, it's pretty. He's staying at the new digs.
Really?
Up here.
All right, we need a
Ken is amazed by everything today.
5-star review. Look at your hat. It's yellow. Hey.
Ken, we have one question for you, one question only. Is East Carolina in the top 9 of your poll?
Not only are they in the top 9, they have moved up since last week.
Top 5?
No, come on now. That don't be ridiculous.
We're no longer tied for 9th.
He top
That's
5,
right.
man. That's all I'm going to say.
The team they were tied with bumped. Elon's out of the top 9.
See ya.
App State is your new number 9 team.
And East Carolina?
8th. All right.
Number 8 in the state.
I'll take
Ain't that great?
Yeah.
Gotta love it. Can't hate number 8.
Can't. Try to. You can't. North Carolina rising.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to think about this team, but the way they played the last 2.5, 3 weeks looked like a pretty good team.
So they got the Dukies at home.
Yeah, got Duke at home to wrap up the regular season. They win that
Saturday.
They're solidly in the tournament. If they don't win that and they compete well, maybe win one game in the ACC tournament, I think they're in the NCAA tournament. But, I mean, the way the Tar Heels have played lately, there's some stats I saw today, like 4 straight games with 5 guys in double figures. Like, that's pretty good. So, offensively, they're clicking. Will they have enough offense and defense to be able to stay with Duke? TBD.
Joey Brackets has North Carolina on his first 4 out.
Yep.
Which makes the Duke game paramount, as you said. And then the ACC tournament. He's got a few ACC teams on the outside looking in, SMU and Wake Forest.
Yeah, SMU's probably got to win a couple of games here in the tournament. Wake, I think they're done. They're done.
Bad loss against
Virginia. Unless they win 3 or 4 games in the ACC tournament. If they win 4 games, they win the ACC tournament. So,
would you say they're done and dusted?
Sure.
All right.
Let's go with that.
Done and dusted.
Done and dusted.
So Duke, let's see.
I think Duke's in. Just a hunch. Just the eye test tells me Duke's going to make the NCAA tournament.
All right. I mean,
that's sarcasm.
I try not to be hot takey here on the show.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I'm looking for Louisville is a 6 according to Lenardi.
What's Clemson?
The Tigers of
5.
Clemson. They top 5.
That's ridiculous. That's a top 3 seed to me.
They're like 12th in the country.
Yeah. Dang. I mean, ridiculous. But, whatever. ACC's getting a bad rap this year, and maybe some of it's deserved, but, I mean, Clemson's pretty good.
Really fun night last night at Overtime Tavern.
Yeah.
Sports Trivia. 3-way tie. We went into overtime. Settled it with a horse race. It was a lot of fun. I posted the video. But the final question was, name the teams from the ACC, SEC, Big Ten that are currently in that league that have not won a conference championship in the league they're currently in. Now, outside of the obvious Cal, Stanford, SMU, Ken, do you know the ACC teams that have not won a ACC championship? We named a couple there, Louisville and Clemson.
Clemson's never won an ACC. Boston College has, right?
They have not.
Oh.
Was
Syracuse was on that list.
Was Wake on that list?
I don't think so.
Wake has won an ACC tournament, but it was way back in maybe the 60s.
Oh, Randolph Childress.
They beat the crap out of Carolina like 2 years in a row in the mid-90s. That's right. Yeah. Had a little no-name guy, Tim Duncan, on the team.
Oh, yeah.
There was some surprise. There was one surprising one in the Big Ten, Indiana. But I believe they started their conference tournament later than others.
They did not start playing it. Maybe the 90s. It might have been into the 2000s. They used to just say, "Hey, the regular season's done. We're done." So they didn't have a tournament for a long time. Nor did the Pac-12 or the Pac-10 back in the day when they were in their heyday with all the schools before they left.
SEC. I don't know if there was any surprises really.
Oklahoma, Texas.
Yeah, like South Carolina hasn't won. Missouri hadn't been in there long, but they haven't won.
Vandy, were they?
Now South Carolina has won an ACC
Vandy
tournament.
has won.
Jeez.
That they have. Yeah. That's why I had to specify in the current conference they're in, because South Carolina did win the ACC tournament.
I was of no help to my team last night. I just kept thinking Arizona State. I knew they were not ACC, SEC, Big Ten, but
that answer was given to me by somebody last night.
Okay,
so you weren't the only one. I always tell the story, Ken, of that my dad told me that my granddad purchased tickets to the regionals that were played in Raleigh or something, like the NCAA tournament, before the ACC tournament. And this was when just one team went to your conference champion went to the tournament.
And that's it.
And South Carolina upset North Carolina or whatever.
Yep.
And my granddad, instead of selling tickets or whatever, just went and they had a miserable trip to go watch teams they didn't like and just hated it the whole time, which sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it sounds like a great time.
Are we really going to this? We got tickets.
We already got the hotel room. We're going.
Yep, got tickets to the Super Bowl. It's the Cowboys and the Patriots, and we're going to enjoy it.
Who's the halftime show?
Creed.
Take me higher.
You're in. Yeah, that's pretty good, right, Jared?
We'll be there.
Yeah, we're in on that. Ken Shirley asked a good question earlier. What bucket list sporting event for a lot of folks is meh for you?
I think I heard you say it. I was driving in listening. The Super Bowl. Like, if my team's not in the Super Bowl, it just seems like I don't know. Just. And if the ticket was given to me and airfare, it was cheap, sure, I'd go. But it's not high on my list.
Yeah, I'm not paying $7,000 to watch two teams I do not care about.
Now, if my Washington Commanders make it, let's try to figure out a way there.
Yeah.
But,
as a music guy, would that change? I mean, you've seen some really cool acts though.
Yeah, I mean, if it's
Prince.
Yeah, the reunion of the Beatles or something. Or, okay, maybe I'll go to that.
Resurrection / reunion.
Tupac hologram.
John Lennon looks great.
Mike P said daytime tournament basketball greater than daytime baseball. Hey, look, I'm not trying to rile up any seam heads out there. Everybody likes what they like, but I could watch any random conference tournament game before I watch the Tigers play the Mariners.
Basketball is good, at any time of the day. Baseball, it's all right, this is too early, or if it's late at night, it's too late. But you give me a basketball game going past midnight, I'm there.
Oh man, that's great.
I love a Braves Day game.
I mean, it's fine to have on. Well, I like the Braves. Yeah, here's my thing though with baseball. I watch the Braves at any time.
Yeah,
but I can't watch another game.
Else, yeah.
Like football, I can watch my team and any other game.
Yeah,
but I can't do that with baseball. But I don't know. That's me.
Have we talked about the Braves any? Is there any reason to be optimistic? Did they do anything in the offseason?
Yeah, they have Ronald Acuna and Ozzie Albies and Matt Olson and Austin Riley.
The kind of the thought is hey, if all these guys are healthy for a change, which none of them were last year, that they're still going to be pretty good. They got Spencer Strider as well.
Jurgson Profar.
And that was the big signing, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Sale still there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sale.
But to ask Ken, is there any reason to be excited? He likes the White Sox.
Well, yeah.
No reason.
I mean, come on, Ken.
I was called last night a Die Easy fan. Not a Die Hard. I'm a Die Easy fan of the White Sox.
Huh. Never heard that phrase.
Because they were an answer. They're like, you can take it, go up. And I was like, I don't care.
The Braves have the third best odds to win the World Series.
The Dodgers.
You sound like a spoiled brat, Ken. Dodgers. Dylon.
Dodgers.
Dylon.
Exactly. Hot fire.
Because they spit hot fire.
Yeah, it's Dodgers and Bombers and then Braves, I believe. So, Yeah, I mean, I would like to add some more, but I guess their thought is, like you said, we've got our guys. Get in the training room, get healthy, let's go.
I am excited for the Braves game on my birthday, August 2nd, when they take on the Cincinnati Reds at Bristol Motor Speedway.
Oh,
that's going to be pretty cool. So,
is that happening?
It is happening.
Boy, I missed that in the news cycle.
Yeah, I haven't seen that, but
that's crazy.
Calendar's marked for that one, August 2nd.
August 2nd. It's a Saturday.
During a race?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I want to see.
Running around the outside in the middle of the infield, they're playing baseball. It's so cool.
That would be cool.
Virginia Tech and Tennessee played there a few years ago, and I always said, like, if you ever do that again, like, have the race going.
Yeah, imagine what the NASCAR guys, he's making a, turn 4 and the foul ball, boom, shatters the windshield.
All right, well, maybe
that's good stuff.
Ronald Acuna definitely is getting hurt in that.
Yeah.
He trips over a pit lane.
How did he tear his ACL this time? Well, he got hit by a car.
There's just a drunk fan with a number 3 flag while they're playing the game in the infield.
By the way, Ronald Acuna Jr. speaking English this year.
Oh.
I saw.
What were the odds on that?
I did not see the numbers. But apparently
he's not ready to go for opening day. It's about a month in, I think. So
that's fine.
But
it's a long season.
Let's just knock on wood they can stay healthy. Because last year was brutal. Everybody was hurt.
All right, let's go with the Redbirds here. Illinois State and Missouri State.
Da Bears.
Tipping off in Arch Madness. Ken, did you cover any MAC tournaments or anything?
I did, yeah. They play in Cleveland where the Cavs play. They've changed the name of that building.
Quicken Loans?
It used to be the Quicken Loans Arena. It used to be Rocket Mortgage something. And now it's
what was it back in the day?
Gund Arena? Is that what it started as, maybe?
Yep.
Did some action basketball style. And they played the women's and the men's tournament in the same building simultaneously. So it was kind of a weird schedule, but that's what the MAC does.
I saw Toledo football schedule the other day. They go to Miami in November.
Holy Toledo.
Like Miami, Florida, not Miami, Ohio.
Are you sure? Well, maybe they play both of them.
You need to double check that.
Okay. I mean, Alabama always plays like Austin Peay in November.
That's true. Auburn's playing Samford.
Quanzo Martin is at Missouri State. I did not know that.
Former.
He was the Mizzou coach.
I was thinking Purdue, but now I guess did he play at Purdue?
And I want to say, was he like Pac-12 as well?
It's Miami, Ohio.
Jared, that's an all-time. That's a
big difference between.
You got to put the state in the parentheses.
Chandler.
You can't just say Miami.
Big
Chandler
difference
did
between
join
South
us.
Beach and Oxford, Ohio.
What a blunder! That is an
Especially
all-time,
in November.
all-time moment.
It just said Miami. Wow,
Have you ever felt dumber?
Yeah, I felt a lot dumber.
All right.
That's not even top 10 dumbest things I've ever said.
You top 5 for sure. So, yeah, he was at Mizzou. He was at Cal and Tennessee.
Really?
Quanzo Martin. He was an assistant at Purdue. And guess where he went to school?
Where?
Let's just say he was teammates with Glenn, the Big Dog Robinson, at Purdue. Well done, Ken Watlington.
Hey. Even a blind squirrel.
You know your sports.
Do I?
Let's take a break. We'll come back. More to go with K-Dub. Did I read Mike P's comment? He said, okay, we get it, Ken. Your birthday is August 2nd.
My Venmo is
August 2nd.
Kenneth. I'm kidding.
On your side, Watlington.
Yeah. Send all the gifts.
We'll take a break. 7-4 your score. Missouri State over Illinois State. Game 2, Arch Madness. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, after this.
It's bow time. Chicken or biscuits? That's an impossible choice. How can you decide between Bojangles' perfectly crispy, boldly seasoned chicken or their fluffy, made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuits? Well, the good news is you don't have to. With a Cajun chicken filet biscuit, you get the best of both worlds. An all-white meat chicken breast marinated with a bold blend of seasonings and served up on a fluffy, golden buttermilk biscuit. When it comes to real-deal Southern flavor, there's no reason you can't have it all. Order a Cajun chicken filet biscuit today. It's bow time.
If you're in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast,
coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Agri Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit elitepoolsnc.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon's delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue, electric, plumbing, and air.
Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? It's DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of 4 dealerships in Eastern North Carolina with a fully stocked inventory of over 200 SUVs, trucks, and cars. If you're looking to upgrade your vehicle or purchase for a new driver in the house, get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 47 years.
Tired of the same old gym routine? Rebel Fitness is here to change the game. Whether you're throwing punches, kicking it in kickboxing, or mastering MMA, we bring the heat with specialized group classes that make fitness feel like a fight you actually want to win. At Rebel Fitness, we're not just about lifting weights, we're about lifting spirits. Join a community of badasses who are rebelling against the norm and crushing their fitness goals. Sweat, lift, move, fuel, fight for a healthier, happier you. Rebel Fitness, where fitness meets fun. Join the movement today. Visit us at 3700 Charles Boulevard or visit rebelfitnessnc.com.
Eastern North Carolina's Bourbon Authority is Greenville's premier American-styled restaurant. The Rick House specializes in handcraft dishes, and our bar features the very best in bourbons like Parker's Heritage, Knob Creek, and Jefferson's.
Join the Rick House for Smokehouse Night featuring ribs, chicken, and brisket every second Friday of the month.
Let the Rick House host your next big event in our 2,000 square foot banquet hall. It's perfect for wedding rehearsals, graduations, and holiday parties. The Rick House, American Provisions and Spirits, 710 Red Banks Road in Greenville.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today? And then you hear
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
Hey everybody, this is David Glenn, and you're listening to my favorite station in Eastern North Carolina, Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Have you always dreamed of having your own backyard oasis? Elite Pools in Greenville can make that dream a reality. The professionals at Elite Pools are experts in fiberglass and gunite pool installation and renovation, and their goal is to deliver the highest quality at an affordable price. Visit the Elite Pools showroom in Greenville right across from Agri Supply, or visit their website at elitepoolsnc.com. Transform your backyard into a destination with Elite Pools, 689-6557. And Quality Equipment is your full-service John Deere dealer with 36 locations to serve you. Quality Equipment is open in Winterville next to Sam's Club, or visit qualityequip.com to find the location near you. Now we'll head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live.
All right.
Got quite a quagmire going on in the Missouri Valley Conference. Their newcomer of the year from Valparaiso's name is All Right.
All right.
All right.
He's all right. Don't nobody worry about him.
He's all right. He's all right. He's all right. Is this right? His brother's name is always right. I don't like that.
Arrest the
sister's name is sometimes.
All right is cool. Always right, not cool. How about the woman he marries? Like, but honey, I'm always right. Literally. Check my ID.
His QAnon brother alt-right.
Well done. Well done.
There we go. Jerry, this is crazy, man. I saw that Northern Illinois is playing Miami in November.
You can't believe it.
It's nuts, man.
I'm not right.
Not right. All right. Corey Gloor waiting in the lobby, along with his advocate, Sam. Corey brought a bouncer with him, just in case.
I'd be scared to come in here, too. I mean, I'm not even.
He's the enemy now.
Well,
you're wearing a UNCW shirt. He's got a
doggone
Tulane
right.
shirt on. Jeez Louise.
Head of the table, Corey Gloor. Corey Gloor.
Yeah, with his advocate is ready to join us as well. All right, Ken, we got Pirate Baseball coming up this weekend. East Carolina and Coastal Carolina. Fun series.
Coastal's pretty good.
Yeah, they're ranked.
Ranked in the top 25. Took North Carolina to extras on Tuesday in Chapel Hill before falling to the 13-0 Tar Heels.
Are they 13-0?
Yeah.
Man.
Them in Alabama.
Tar Heels open up ACC play this weekend against Stanford.
Jeez.
It's just so weird.
I know. That's dumb.
But yeah, Coastal's good. It's a good barometer, a good test for the Pirates this weekend.
Wow, ACC already playing. So...
Well, there's 106 schools in the conference now, so you got to kind of get going early.
Is everybody? No way everybody plays everybody, right?
I doubt you play 17 conference.
Which I guess...
that's not true, because Syracuse doesn't even have baseball.
I was going to say Notre Dame is not... Are they in the baseball conference?
Yeah, Notre Dame.
Okay.
Yeah. Notre Dame's everything but football and hockey.
Syracuse, no baseball.
No
team.
baseball at Syracuse.
What teams does ECU play in football that they don't play in baseball because they don't have a team or aren't in the league, Jared? You got Army, Navy, of course.
Yeah. Let's see. I got to think.
You're talking about teams in the American that don't have baseball.
Tulsa?
No, they do. Do they?
I don't think they do.
I don't think they do. Temple?
No baseball.
No baseball.
I love silence.
There's one school ECU plays in baseball that doesn't have football.
There's one school that ECU plays in baseball that doesn't have football, and that school is Wichita State.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, I guess it's Tulsa the only one.
Wichita State does have football on Ted Lasso. He was the head coach, but in real life, they do not have
That's a great trivia question that I was not aware of.
The first episode of Ted Lasso, the video of him celebrating is after Wichita State wins the national championship in football.
You look like a guy that would enjoy Ted Lasso.
Yes, I do. Thanks.
That is a compliment.
Sure.
Mike P said, "What's Corey Gloor doing there?" And he said, "Oh yeah, we're playing Tulane." I guess that was a real question. You think Corey just pops in from his? He ran to the store and decided to drive 8 states and come join us here.
That's a heck of a drive too, between here and there.
Ken, you didn't join us yesterday due to potential severe weather.
Yeah, it would have been a bad look if I'm in here, talking sports with you guys and a tornado takes out Chocowinity or something. So I had to, kind of stay at the station, monitor the situation, be there for, whatever may or may not happen. Thankfully, nothing too crazy happened.
Yeah, and but man, those afternoon storms that roll in this time of year, and once we get further into spring, they worry me a little bit.
Just shows me that the weather's changed, man. No more snow. Time's changing this weekend. Come on, are you telling me?
Never say never. God. But yes, we besides losing an hour's sleep this weekend, which always sucks, the extra sunlight in the afternoon and evening will be very welcome come next week.
Oh yeah.
So we got the time.
And then it snows, so you can see the snow at 8:00 at night.
It ain't gonna snow no more, man.
Are you not worried about saying stuff like that? Superstitious? You don't care?
No. I mean, we're in March now. It shouldn't snow.
I agree.
He's not superstitious. He's a little stitious.
I knew. See,
just a little bit.
That's Ted Lasso. A Ted Lasso fan would say that.
Right?
Yeah, that's from a lot of stuff.
Oh, okay.
I feel like. All right. Anything else, Ken? Missouri State up 14-9.
Arch Madness.
What's your favorite non-ACC or CAA tournament to follow?
Well, that's a great question.
Have you seen the Sun Belt Gauntlet?
The bracket, the way it's
so fun.
Wild minefield of trying. You got to win 9 games if you're winning the bad teams?
Yeah, it's literally a week full of basketball you have to play.
This is great.
And then if you go from 13 seed to being the champion, you'll probably still be in the first 4.
Yeah,
which is ridiculous.
It's not going to be an RPI net ranking boost.
I love the Big East tournament in MSG.
There's been a lot of classic games. What was it? The UConn Syracuse 100 overtime game a couple years ago. Probably been 15 years now. But
I still remember, Ken, in the 90s, Ray Allen hitting the kind of wild double clutch shot, beating Allen Iverson's Georgetown team in the championship.
Yep.
Great game.
I love all these tournaments. Just all this weekend and all next weekend. The game's going on nonstop, and they always mean something.
And I got to be honest, I'm going to shed a single tear down my cheek next Wednesday night when I leave sports trivia, and I'm not going to go home and see the Pac-12 tournament on. I miss it. I miss the Pac-12.
It's back next year,
Kinda.
I think they only have 8 schools.
Does Bill Walton come back with it?
Well,
Yeah. hate to break it to you.
That's not going to happen.
The spirit.
Yeah.
Is Northern Illinois going to be in that tournament?
No, they're at Miami.
You're never, ever going to live that one down.
I'll say something even dumber next week.
Good luck. We'll see.
He'll plan it.
Jamie says Ken should feel honored. Coach Mack calling CAA games.
I'm looking forward to watching the opening round tomorrow. A&T, North Carolina A&T is one of the teams playing. I think they play Hofstra, Stony Brook. I can't remember. There's 2 games tomorrow, and Coach Mack will be on the call.
Towson, the 1 seed?
Towson's the 1 seed. UNCW, the 2 seed.
You and Zach got a bet or anything?
We kind of haven't been talking. We kind of, being very
to your corners, boys.
Yeah, being very respectful because I think he knows that UNCW is a threat to Towson. I know for sure Towson's a threat to UNCW. So we'll wait to let the guys on the court do the talking, and then we'll talk some smack.
All right.
Or they'll both lose in the semis and won't even play each other.
So
which could easily happen.
Ken, you will be next Wednesday where?
Charlotte. The ACC tournament gets underway on Tuesday. I'm headed to Charlotte Wednesday for coverage. So
can we lob you a phone call maybe?
Unless there's something going on.
All right.
There will be an afternoon game. Don't know who's playing yet in any of those games, but call us.
That could potentially be. That's going to be a fun call one way or the other because it's going to be the day after UNCW punches a ticket or
3 days after they're bounced in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, it could be that too. Thank you, Ken.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
We'll take a time out, come back, hour 2. Corey Gloor joins us. We'll talk ECU, Tulane, and more when we return. Pirate Radio Live after this.
Hey, Pirate fans, did you know there are thousands of special needs children and adults right here in our community that loves ECU athletics as much as you do? Robbie's Clubhouse is a local nonprofit organization that can turn your unused ECU tickets into a fun day for a family with special needs. If you can't make it to the next Pirate game, simply call 1-800-DIAL-ECU and donate and designate your tickets for Robbie's Clubhouse. Go Pirates!
Welcome back to Papa John's. I'm hand stuffing this mozzarella to make our epic stuffed crust pizza. Epic. Hey! We're making you an epic stuffed crust pizza for $13.99.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Hey, Pirate fans, the Papa John's Epic Stuffed Crust One-Topping Pizza is back at only $13.99. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards. Papa John's, an MVP move for game day or any day. Go Pirates!
Make things happen this year with the new John Deere. In just one visit to Quality Equipment, you'll find the right lawnmower, compact tractor, or Gator UTV that will save you time and money on your next project. Keep things running all all season long with the help of our experienced parts and service team. Your new Deere isn't far away. Find current offers and budget-friendly packages at your local Quality Equipment with 36 locations across North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Visit QualityEquip.com to get started. That's QualityEquip.com.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
Ready for a home makeover? Bostic Sugg Furniture's new and now collection has the freshest styles you've been dreaming of. Store-wide savings on fashion-forward looks and styles for your living room, dining room, and bedroom. Hundreds of items in stock. Or let our team help you build a custom piece just for you. Plus, 6 months special financing and local delivery for just $19.37. Sleep better with over 30 models of brand-name mattresses to choose from and up to 48 months special financing. Now at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
Hi, this is Christy Conway.
Hi, this is Tracy Ayers.
It's a great time to list your home for sale with ENC Pirate Realty Allen Tate. It's a low inventory market. Right now, Pitt County is experiencing a shortage of homes on the market, especially at certain price points. Currently, there's only about 2.5 months of home inventory available, with the average sales price sitting right at $300,000. Visit our website, encpiraterealty.com, to connect with our experienced team of agents.
Go Pirates!
Craving a delicious burger and a great deal? Then head on over to Bad Daddy's Burger Bar in Greenville. Every Monday, shake things up with $5 hand-shaking cocktails. On Rough Draft Tuesday, enjoy talls for smalls, where bigger drinks are the same price as the smalls. It's Whiny Wednesday with $3 pours of Barefoot wine. Then on Salty Thursdays, sip on a $4 house margarita. And don't miss Bloody Sunday. Enjoy brunch and $5 house Bloody Marys.
And this just in at Bad Daddy's, mention Pirate Radio for 15% off your meal.
Bad Daddy's Burger Bar. Great food, amazing deals, and a whole lot of flavor.
There have been many changes in the automotive world. At Phelps Chevrolet, the Phelps boys are here to take care of you. Mike, Daryl, and 4 of Mr. Phelps' grandsons, Wade, West, Allen, and Clay. You see, things at Phelps remain the same. The Phelps team has served Eastern North Carolina for over 50 years. We make your visit easy and fun. We are your neighbors, and that's what neighbors do. Phelps Chevrolet in Greenville. Like Mr. Phelps' great-granddaughter says, come in and get you one.
Find new roads with Chevrolet at PhelpsChevrolet.com.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. America's favorite light beer, Bud Light, is also the official beer of the ECU Pirates. When planning your fun times with family and friends, be sure to pick up some Bud Light at your favorite retailer. Always have fun, Pirate Nation, and always stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now we'll head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Hey, thank you, not Chandler. I don't know who that is, but welcome back to, what's the name of your show? Have you changed it since I was here last?
Nope, still the Corey Gloor Show.
Hi, welcome back.
The Corey Gloor Show,
Pirate
hosted
Nation.
by Clip Brock every day, 3 o'clock, Pirate Radio.
I should probably start paying you.
Corey Gloor is here, the voice of an angel. How you doing, Corey?
Doing well, Clip Brock. I'm doing well. How are you? Hi, Pirate Radio.
I'm
a
great.
lot of faces that I don't recognize.
That's intern Will.
Hi, intern Will.
Hi.
He knows ball.
All right.
Intern Logan.
Hi, intern Logan.
Hello.
Somewhat of a ball knower.
And who's leering there in the back?
That would be intern Grayson.
Hi, intern Grayson. And I know Shirley.
Hey, Zach.
Not Zach, but
pay no attention to the guy at the end of the table.
That's my bodyguard.
Yep. He's just here to make sure I keep my hands to myself and don't touch Corey Gloor. Corey, you look good, sound even better.
Thank you so much. I approve of that compliment.
What color is your hair?
It's getting gray. It's grayer and grayer.
Our little boy's grown up.
Every time I get my hair cut, it's like a blizzard.
But it looks good.
Again, thank you.
We got a lot of people viewing, including Todd Graffanini with nice things to say about us. Thanks, Todd. I hadn't talked to Todd in a while. I need to get him on.
I definitely have. I talk to Todd a lot, especially at this time of year when I occasionally ask him to do a baseball game for me, and he is very happy to oblige. Maybe he has one next week. I hope he remembers that.
Chad says, great to see Corey live and in living color. Corey will be on the call tonight as the Green Wave take on the Pirates. And, man, you broke out. What do you call those, Corey?
It's a spotting board. Yeah, this is old voice territory, right?
This is Jeff Charles. Yeah. He's got, man, that brought back some memories seeing that.
Yeah.
But that's pretty right there.
Thank you. Color coordinated here for your YouTube audience.
Love
Look at
what
that
you've done
boy.
with it.
I don't know everything. I just act like I do.
Do you know the spread of tonight's game?
That I don't know. I avoid that stuff.
Good, because we can play a game called Guess the Line. Corey, what do you think it is?
I'm guessing ECU's favored, and I'm guessing it's 4.5. Is that true? Am I right?
Yeah.
I truly did not look at that at all. Have no idea. I mean, that's what this is going to be. It should be a very close game.
We need an in-studio lie detector so I can see.
I cannot dabble in that world with my job.
I know, but you can look.
But
don't touch.
I look but don't touch, but I also don't. What's the point of looking then?
If you can't touch, hey, there you go. But yeah, you nailed it. We maybe dumbly. I had Tulane -2. Jared had 1.5. So yeah, I guess it makes sense.
I think ECU wise to be favored in this game.
So Jarrett, who you also don't know, a lot of changes around here.
Name a bunch of people I don't know. Just spend the whole segment doing that.
No. It was Will. Will, what was your take on tonight's game and why it's going to be different than the one at Tulane?
Because Tulane is not going to have 75,000 3-point plays like they did in the first game.
We're going down that path of
that was a record
of the officials costing ECU a win in New Orleans.
No, when I
know we made more free throws than ECU attempted.
Yeah,
which is always a fun barometer, and that usually gets honed in on. But also, that had the worst R.J. Felton continuation call I've ever seen in my life in that game. So
it wasn't like the refs' calls to me. It was just like the amount of 3-pointers you guys made, the amount of like 3-point plays, that it just seemed like an abnormally large amount, like an anomaly almost. I don't think I've ever seen that many in one game.
It's the 3-pointers. We definitely, I think we were 8 of 12 in the first half, and then we were 1 of 10, I think, in the second half. So that did revert back to kind of the mean there. The 3-point plays, we got a couple of guys who are good at finishing at the rim through contact, and now they did build up as the day went along. But we had a great start to that game.
Yeah.
Stayed that way until probably about the final 6 minutes of the game, and that's when ECU kind of clawed their way back in. But
I remember saying, specifically in the first half, I was like, these guys don't miss shots. Like at the rim,
it was a heck of an offensive show for us to start. We kept the ball movement going on the perimeter. ECU has struggled on the perimeter defensively, and we hit our shots. So, and we shoot very well in that building. So,
Corey, number 0, he is a treat to watch play basketball.
Yeah, he had a good game in New Orleans.
Did he?
Yeah.
I don't remember that game, other than Tulane was up by a lot, and ECU kind of made it look close when really it wasn't. I think
that's fair. Yeah, ECU started hitting a ton of impressive shots down the stretch. But yeah, Woodard, 5 offensive rebounds in the first game.
We set it up as the biggest Tulane East Carolina basketball in series history, and you said this one could end up being, and it is very important. Pirates still have a chance to get that 4 seed if they beat Tulane, beat FAU, and then Tulane would have to lose to UAB. I believe I got those right.
Yep.
But Green Wave, what is their scenarios as far as a 4? Like, do they clinch tonight?
Clinch double bye with a win tonight.
Yeah.
And then if we win out, we will grab the 3 seed on UAB.
A lot of Corey comments coming in. Jamie asked, what does Corey do to get his voice so low? Smoke 3 packs a day. You a smoker, Corey?
No, I think you grab that one. You take that torch.
I'm trying to get as low as you.
No, I don't. I drink a lot of water. I drink some tea. I'm pretty well caffeinated with coffee today and at this time of year.
All right.
It's this time of year where a lot of sports are running into each other, so it's a lot of caffeine that's getting me through days.
Your dad was involved in some sort of broadcasting too, right?
Still is, in fact.
It comes with the territory.
I do have his voice.
The genes.
And his temperament.
Josh says, holy cow, Corey Gloor back in the Pirate Radio studios. What a throwback Thursday.
I don't remember the last time I was in here, to be honest.
Was this table here?
I think I had been in here since then.
Yeah.
Maybe I was just visiting, but yeah, it has been a bit since I've been sitting here at this table.
Well, Mike P says, would the word on the Tulane's mascot megaphone be upside down if the mascot put it up to his mouth?
No, I think that implies that the mascot's unable to just turn its face. So, no. And you're also implying that Tulane's not written on the other side of the megaphone either. It could just be, you don't know what's on the other side of that megaphone.
Huh. Okay.
So, yeah, the angry wave's grimacing to his left and holding the megaphone to his right. And yes, Tulane is up, facing the correct way on the megaphone. But if you flip it around, you could have Tulane on the other side. And also, our angry wave friend could just pivot his face.
Mike has an interesting brain. That's a deep.
I mean, it's an interesting logo. I mean, I like how you dialed it up on the computer. You could just look at my shirt, just right there.
Oh, look at that beauty!
Yeah, it's a heck of a logo.
Johnny Stat says Tulane has not won more than 2 consecutive games against D1 competition this season. They are currently on a 2-game streak. Okay. Pirates looking for their third 3-game winning streak in conference play this year. We can't win a 4th in a row.
I think the biggest thing that is monkey on back territory is it's been 7 years since Tulane's won here.
Wow.
Yes, 2018.
Oh, my goodness. Shirley, can we get Todd Graffinini's...
If Todd's watching, he knows that one.
BJ Tyson made a shot to send it to overtime, which ECU lost the game.
Yes.
I wonder if that's the last one.
That's the last one.
Wow. But Todd had a great Todd call on that one. We'll see if we can find that. Will you dance for the folks, Corey? And by that, I mean Jamie wants you to say, hey now, in the like Howard Stern-esque voice.
Oh, not like actually physically dance. You want me to be just kind of like a puppet of your viewers.
Yep.
I say, hey now, like Howard Stern.
Hey now.
Hey now. How was that? I actually don't know how. I'm not a Stern listener.
Really?
Yeah. Shirley has demanded a hello. Hello. That got lower than usual. I am trying to save it a little bit for tonight. But hello.
I'm trying to talk you out and get you off your game a little bit, and maybe that will affect the team.
What'd you do to Chandler?
I didn't do anything to him. He knows you were coming. I don't know why he's not here. Let me ask you this. Did you see him last night?
No. Should I have?
I don't know.
I got in too late for trivia.
Well, I know that.
I apologize.
I was there.
Yes, and you texted me.
But there was talk of like maybe a sub dogs or something.
And that did happen, but I didn't see him.
Ooh, okay. Do y'all have beef?
Not that I'm aware of. If there is an altercation,
beef?
It's a one-way street.
Wow. All right. Let's see. Chad says, I really like the other guy. He has some hot takes. Sam, you're on fire today, man. I just want to say that.
Oh, I'm sorry. His mic has stopped working. Sorry, listening and viewing audience.
If anybody has a question for Sam, he'll answer anything. This is AMA. Ask him anything. He's got an answer for you. Let's see.
You didn't prep for this segment at all, did you? You're just letting fans tell you what to do. That's fine.
Corey, I don't think I've ever prepped for this show in my life. It is freestyle, man.
That's valid.
It is 8 Mile.
Ken booked it out of here before he even said a word to me. So I feel like maybe I have beef with a bunch of media members here.
Maybe nobody likes you.
Yeah, that confirms a lot of fears.
All right, this is Todd Graffinini on the call. East Carolina down 2. They need a miracle to send it into overtime. Todd is ready to get home. It's a late flight. Last thing he wants is overtime. Let's hear the call.
And Frazier. So Barkley's going to inbound it baseline right to my left. So Now they cannot run the baseline here. Blake Paul jumping up and down. Barkley trying to get it in. Throws a baseball pass. It's taken by Tyson, who throws up a prayer, and it goes in with .8 to go. I don't believe it. I do not believe what I just saw. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Tyson got a jump ball, just an absolute prayer. He was falling down, threw it in with a left hand. Just a miracle, a prayer. Just an absolute prayer was answered. I cannot believe I just saw that live. So now you're in a world of trouble because you got .8 to go, and barring another miracle, we're going to overtime, and I'm looking at incredulous faces all around this arena. I cannot believe that just happened.
That's a man that just wants to get on his flight and go home.
We're about to find out if Todd's still watching, because you're about to hear about it. And honestly, like, I think now we can believe it with some of the stuff he's seen from Pelicans basketball this year. He's had to deal with a lot.
He does believe it. He does believe it.
Oh, goodness.
Let's see if we can get him on.
Honestly.
Yo.
Todd, you're live on the air.
I'm here.
Do you believe
I
it?
just relived it again. I cannot believe it.
I don't.
And Clip is right. I've told the story many times. All I could think about was just getting home at a decent hour. And I knew that was going to be another hour that we were going to be in Greenville. Not that I didn't love Greenville. But, yeah, that's a long flight, as Corey knows.
Classic. Classic.
Anyway, yeah, I've got a game tonight, too. So there's a very good chance that I'm going to be that I might have the Tulane game on my phone while the Pelicans game is going on, because our game certainly doesn't mean nearly half as much as the Tulane game does tonight.
Who do the Pels got tonight, Graf?
The Rockets. It's a big game for the Rockets, but not so much for the Pelicans.
It's been a tough year in the blender.
But anyway, no, I was just flipping around Twitter. I'm in the studio right now, just kind of wrapping up stuff, and I saw Corey's big mug on Twitter that you were going to be on. I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me. I hope I didn't miss it. And it turns out that it was exactly the right time. So, yeah, and it was always great to hear that B.J. Tyson call, who literally couldn't do it again if he sat there for 5 hours and tried to do this to make the same shot. But anyway, yes, Corey, and that's one thing that I can say now, because it's not many times, because the last time the Tulane won in a place that I was doing the radio, because that was a while ago.
Yeah, this is a little bit of a last thing to check off a list for me in my returns to Greenville here. I have not called a win in this building. That's the last thing.
That's a shame.
Yeah, it's time to end that.
Todd, I need to talk to you, man. We need to. I don't know. I'll find a reason. No, not now. Now's about you, Corey. But Todd, let's catch up sometime, man.
Well, Clip, as you well know, I've been on your show more than any other out-of-town guest, so I'm kind of hurt that you haven't brought me on in a while. But I mean, why would you want to talk to me anyway?
Well,
because the Dodgers did win the World Series last year.
You're a fascinating man. You're a very interesting guy. I don't want to talk Dodgers baseball. I
know you don't. I know you don't. I was just messing with you.
All right,
just like Corey doesn't want to talk about the Dodgers either. All right, well, Corey, hey, roll wave, everybody out there in Greenville, and Clip, we'll talk soon.
Yes, sir.
We'll get him, Corey.
Have a good call, Graf.
Good to hear from you. Todd Graffanini, man.
I like they just dialed him up on your cell phone, didn't call him for the studio.
Well, that's quicker. I just take care of it that way. All right, let's see. Mike P said Sam is there to start Corey's Jeep because of his and Sean's beef. Nice Notorious B.I.G. reference there. What's beef? Beef is when you need 2 gats to go to sleep, according to Christopher Wallace.
Man, is this the most, like, fan feedback you get during a show?
Yeah, Corey. What do you? Yeah, you're very
That
popular.
can't be true. Like, you have bigger people than me on here.
Fatter, yes.
That's a stretch. I was just in Long Beach this weekend for baseball, and I had to sit at the top of the bleachers.
This guy can't stop bragging.
A tight table that I could not fit behind, and I couldn't move it, so I had to sit on the back of the bleachers.
You're in plastic LA land where everybody's thin and sexy.
If you think Long Beach is LA, you have not been to Long Beach.
I haven't been west of Tennessee, so you are correct. And I never will. Question for Sam from Jamie. Is there an afterlife?
Jury's out.
Okay. All right. John Moody says best and worst venue to call a game. Corey used to do worst seat in the house. You still do that?
No, I don't. That was a one-off during basketball season.
That was cool. Yeah. So what's your favorite and least favorite venue? Let's go conference first.
Oh, boy, especially with all the newcomers in the league. This is where I have to differentiate. Like, are we talking certain sports or just above all? Like,
I was thinking basketball for now, but then we can...
let's see.
Favorite
wherever. Spot in basketball would probably be, I don't know, sitting courtside at Memphis was really cool, but they've moved them. They moved that spot up now above the first level, and we did not go there this year. Let's see. Temple's a pretty good spot. I like Temple. Tulsa's actually a great setup for actually calling a basketball game. Like, Tulsa's actually set things up very nicely. Their football, basketball venues. So that's an underrated spot. Baseball. Oh, boy.
Is there a better one than Clark LeClaire?
So, I mean, nostalgia-wise, Clark LeClaire certainly still means quite a bit to me. I think vantage point-wise, the space I have at Tulane does take over Clark LeClaire in that, and also I'm not staring directly into the sun at the start of a night game, which is a big flaw with Clark LeClaire, and we all know it. South Florida is not bad. Reckling Park is a good setup there, too, for baseball. And then football, I'll give a tip of the cap to the folks at North Texas for that booth. That is, they designed that with broadcaster in mind, so I appreciate that.
Have you been to the Alamo Dome?
No, that's coming up this coming fall. First trip there. I've heard that's a great setup, too.
Mike P says, Tulane calls himself the Green Wave, but if you saw a wave that was green in real life, it will most likely be full of trash. So is Tulane calling themselves trash?
No, I think we're calling ourselves pure, and maybe there's a hit of jealousy in there.
Hey, jealousy. Tomorrow we can drive around this town.
What a great song.
Yep.
Saw them in concert once.
Dude, you have bragged the entire interview.
I mean, it was
I've been to California. Oh, look at all these comments about me.
Hold up.
I saw the Gin Blossoms once.
Yeah, it was a free concert in Rockford, Illinois, if that gives you a sense of where they were in their career at the time.
Yeah, they opened for Tonic and
Who was
Vertical.
that?
Whoa.
that?
You can talk?
Oh, my God.
I can talk. We're speaking my language, which is 90s nostalgia rock.
90s
Jesus.
alternative rock. Coming up next, Silverchair.
Big game tonight.
Big ball game.
Big game.
But even more important than that, Corey.
Sure.
Who is the one-man show on the Tulane Baseball ESPN Plus broadcast? He is very entertaining. Is that you?
They took my call for a couple of games 2 weekends ago, but usually it's a two-man crew for the TV broadcast there. So maybe that's referring to when they use my call. I can't entirely be sure. But thanks for watching Tulane baseball.
Corey, you want to talk about this game?
I mean, it's up to you. It's your show, even though it's the Corey Gloor show hosted by Gloor.
All right, let's do it.
I mean, what do you want to do? We talked 2 weeks ago. We said that the game in New Orleans was the most important game of the year until maybe this one. And I think this is the most important game of the year.
Of the year? How about of your life?
I don't know if I'd reached that point just yet. I think we'll see what happens next week when it comes to basketball games of importance for both of these schools. But
Mike P asked Sam to quiet down.
Yeah, that's enough.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Steve says, hashtag bring Corey Gloor home. Back to Illinois?
I'm from Rockford, Illinois.
Sign a petition.
He's going home. Corey, is Ron Hunter still entertaining?
Yes.
Cool. Because I like watching him during games.
And it's he has, last year's group was underwhelming, and it surprised a lot of people. This has been a surprising year to many around the league with where they are right now. Penny Hardaway is going to win Coach of the Year in the American. Ron Hunter should be getting some serious consideration for a team that's preseason 11.
I tell you
7 freshmen, not a single senior, and he might have
preseason 11.
Yeah, and they might finish 3rd in this league. And so what he's done with this group has been nothing short of remarkable, and one of his best coaching jobs since certainly he got to New Orleans, and he should definitely be getting more plaudits than he's been getting.
If Mike Schwartz wins these next 2, he should be getting a few votes.
I would think so too.
And when it comes to Mike Schwartz, Corey, all you need to know is that he has a lot of respect for a lot of people. Will, are you paying attention? Can we hit some Mike Schwartz respect, please, sir, for Corey Gloor? I want to hear them in all their glory.
Great respect, so much respect. Great amount of respect for them. Just a ton of respect, incredible respect. Tremendous amount of respect, man, just the ultimate respect.
He respects a lot of folks.
And I think his team respects him, so that's pretty good. I think this has been long awaited here as well, to see this team playing as well as they have been and ending the year the way like they have. And so, I think this has been, you can kind of tell when watching ECU how much this team enjoys playing for Mike and how much he enjoys coaching this group, and you can see it on my side of the equation here as well.
Corey, you are one of the first humans to stay in the new Hilton Garden Inn in downtown Greenville. How are you enjoying your stay?
They've been great. I mean, we pulled up last night. Apparently, it's been open for like a week, and I think we're the first group to stay there.
So the whole team's staying there.
Awesome. The whole traveling party is at the Hilton Garden Inn, and we had like 3 or 4 managers greet us and welcome us and show us around and all that stuff. It has that new hotel smell. They've been incredible. They've been great.
Awesome. When are you splitting town?
Immediately after the game.
How do you? I guess do y'all get used to it? I mean, Todd was talking about wanting to get on his flight. You're okay with it?
You figure out the rhythms of it for sure. It'll be an early morning arrival for us coming up tomorrow, technically. But yeah, you get kind of used to the rhythms of the schedule.
Jamie says, I'd like to give a ton of respect to Sam. Steve says, I'd like to give Sports Trivia Sam a massive amount of respect.
Just a ton of respect.
So there you go, Sam. That's all for you, buddy. Corey, what you doing until tip-off?
Well, I do have to split out of here in the near future because I got a bus to catch to the arena. So,
well, I'm saying goodbye to you right now.
I'm going to probably make the short walk back to the hotel, finish packing up, and then hop on the bus and head over to Williams Arena, Minges Coliseum.
You're going to go shake hands with Cy Seymour and
absolutely
say hello to Pirate Nation?
Wonderful human being.
Folks, let me just ask you one thing tonight. Please do not throw trash at Corey Gloor or give him the finger or say F you or anything like that. Please. Please.
I would appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm fragile and frail. Not just physically, but psychologically.
And Sam will assault you.
Sam will be standing right behind me. Like the coaches have a security guard. Sitting, and Sam will be right behind me at the game today.
Sam dressed up in Big Boss Man's 1992 attire.
Yep, and I'm getting a kendo stick from Steve Blackman as well. So it could be an interesting.
It could be a wild night in Minges.
Wild.
All right, Mike P. Bodyguard, (Sam), Long Beach, Gin Blossoms, demands brand new hotel, fancy quarter zip. I am green with jealous rage. Corey, you've changed.
I'm so full of myself now.
Corey, it's great to see you, man.
Good to see you too, Clip. And to all the discount people that have replaced the people I knew here at Pirate Radio.
Wow.
Welcome.
Wow.
Discount Chandler, discount Big Dog.
Big Dog really shrunk.
Big Dog lost some weight.
Yeah.
Good for you, Big Dog.
Wouldn't I be Big Dog Jr. since we have the same last name?
Yeah, dude, don't you know their last names, Corey?
Sure.
I'm talking to Clip.
Yeah.
What happened to Beal?
He's coming up on the show next.
Oh.
He's actually pitching right now.
He was sad to say that he had to split before he could see you today.
He's currently throwing a bullpen.
Yeah.
As we speak.
He's warming up.
Yeah.
Might start tomorrow.
Might.
We'll see. All right, Gloor. Josh says he will come shake your hand. He wants to shake your hand.
Like firmly or like tentatively?
Nah, just a little fishy.
Little dead fish.
Dead fish.
Hey, I appreciate the
Pirate Nation still loves you, Corey. You know that.
Nation.
You know that.
Just don't turn on me if Tulane walks out with a win tonight. I mean, I've been here before and called Tulane wins over ECU teams already, and so far you have treated me all right. I don't think a couple years ago in Clearwater I got a great response from many of you, but that's fine. I understand. That was a special circumstance with a lot on the line.
Yeah, and the wound was still fresh and everything. So
yeah.
All right. Well, good to have you back, Corey. Sam, great segment.
Respect.
Ton of respect. Let's take a break. We'll come back. More to go. Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday. Back with you after this.
Did you know that 1 in every 36 children born in North Carolina is diagnosed with autism? The Autism Society of North Carolina offers assistance and support programs that improve lives for autistic children and adults. And you can help the Autism Society of North Carolina through the Eastern Run Walk for Autism on Saturday, March 29th at Town Common in Greenville. Run, walk, form a team, or donate. Make a difference in someone's life. Visit easternrunwalkforautism.com. and sign up today.
Greenville, are you ready for the biggest beauty event of the year? Beauty Bar Medi Spa Spring Extravaganza is coming soon. From March 24th to April 4th, get exclusive savings on Botox, fillers, skin bead, painless laser hair removal, advanced lasers, and more. Expert care, stunning results, a glow you'll love. This is your time to shine. Appointments fill up fast. Call at 252-752-1406 or visit beautybarmedispa.com to book your free consultation today. Beauty Bar Medi Spa, where confidence begins.
Greenville's hometown pizzeria is Cucinella's. Cucinella's has 2 locations with great options for lunch, dinner, takeout, and they now offer catering. Dine in for lunch with a slice, salad, and a drink with a friend, or stop by after work and grab a beer or glass of wine while you wait for your to-go order. The best pizza, grinders, salads, and homemade Italian ice is at Cucinella's. Cucinella's Midtown across from Best Buy, downtown across from Sup Dogs, and on Facebook and Instagram. Cucinella's, serving handcrafted pizza since 1932. Come taste the difference.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up.
This is Dr. Hote from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Have you tried the new boneless wings from Wings Over Greenville? That's right, Wings Over has all new boneless wings. These juicy, crunchy boneless wings are available in any of their 17 bold flavors, from sweet and tangy to fiery hot. Every craving is covered. And just like in February, Wings Over Greenville is giving you 10% off your entire order when you use the code PIRATE25 online or in the app. Wings Over is open for lunch every day and is open until 3 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. Visit wingsover.com today and soar into flavor with their new boneless boneless wings. Wings Over Greenville. They deliver.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Jacob Jiggins Cowart, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear hit a home run for me when I needed my custom t-shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates!
This is Holt Nailers, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Have you heard? Greenville Auto World is under new ownership and is now a part of the DriveHereNow.com network. DriveHereNow.com is run by local people who buy, service, detail, and sell everything directly to you. Greenville Auto World is now the 5th dealership to join DriveHereNow.com. You get car shopping today at DriveHereNow.com and choose a location near you. DriveHereNow.com, serving Eastern North Carolina for over 47 years and proud supporter of the Pirates. And we have 2 pieces of breaking NFL news. Christian Kirk, Jaguars wide receiver, is heading to the Texans, and the Bengals have given Trey Hendrickson permission to seek a trade. Now we'll head back into clip.
Discount Myles Garrett. Trey Hendrickson. He's productive.
Yeah, led the league in sacks
this year.
I'm pretty sure. I mean,
pretty sure.
He was it towards the end. I think he's still.
Trey Hendrickson. How many sacks this man have? Back-to-back seasons with 17.5 sacks.
Yeah, they saw that Crosby contract yesterday and said, you can get the hell out of here.
He's getting up there, too. He's been around a little while. All right, let's get to Jeff Nadu. Let's talk some hoops as we have conference tournaments going on. Illinois State on top of Missouri State at halftime on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by the Buck. We'll talk more college basketball now. Nadu joins us. Jeff, how you doing, man?
Great. How are you?
Hey, doing good. Got the regular season home finale for East Carolina coming up tonight. This team has played some good basketball down the stretch, Jeff, and are actually home favorites against Tulane tonight. Pirates still have a chance to get a bye, get that 4 seed in the AAC tournament, but they'll have to win tonight, beat FAU, and get a little help as well. But Mike Schwartz's team playing pretty good down the stretch. It's obviously Memphis's tournament to win, Jeff, but do you think we could see an entertaining tournament next week in Texas at Dickies Arena in the AAC? Is it up for grabs, or is it all Memphis?
Well, look, and Memphis is going to be a perennial proverbial favorite. Could it be interesting? Sure. I mean, Memphis is a team that at times struggles to defend. And, yeah, I mean, they play a lot of topsy-turvy basketball. Some games they look great. They're not a real trusting favorite. So, yeah, I think there could be one. Who it's going to be, I'm not sure. Could it be ECU? I mean, I think we could probably say that ECU probably gave Memphis their toughest game. At least, recently. I mean, that was almost 2 months ago. But, yeah, they played really well. They fought hard in that game. They didn't have Jan Farrell, who at times has been pretty good for ECU. So, yeah, I think there'll be an entertaining tournament. Do I think anybody will ultimately beat Memphis? Probably not. This has not been a great conference. North Texas is tough. Tulane, who you're playing tonight, could be tough at times. But really hasn't been a real good conference outside. FAU never really translated. UAB's kind of been poor. So will I bet against Memphis? Probably not, but I hope for a good game.
Speaking of that, always enjoy this conversation with you, talking conference tournaments and who you like to win these things. And we've got some already going on, obviously. And one team that I am backing is a team that was in Minji's Coliseum earlier this year and beat the Pirates, North Alabama. At the time, I thought it was just a brutal loss, and we're paying money to this team to come here and beat us. And then I find out following you that, hey, they're a pretty good team. And boy, ever since then, they have been an absolute covering machine. They play tonight in their ASUN tournament against Jacksonville. They are, I think, 5.5-point favorites. But how about North Alabama? I know Lipscomb is the favorite there in the ASUN, Jeff, but I do have a future on North Alabama.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the knock that North Alabama had is, they won't get the final game at home if they get there.
Yeah.
They'll have to go to Lipscomb. But, at the end of the day, they were very good this season. They've been very good over the last, let's say, 6 games against Lipscomb. North Alabama won, the one in North Alabama, lost the first one. But, yeah, I mean, that's a good matchup. It depends on the number you guys. I think anything over plus 200 I would be interested in. I do think Lipscomb will obviously win tonight. North Alabama, I will say, I think tonight's game is tough. Jacksonville is tough. They're good defensively. But the game being at home, I think we see a collision course. You have to also point out, Clip, this is kind of an interesting thing to remember. Last season in the Atlantic Sun tournament, North Alabama knocked Lipscomb out. I think it was the first matchup. So there's a lot of revenge if that gets there. But, yeah, I think it would be a good future to have, and you could always get out of it if you really wanted.
All right. On that note, Jeff, let's talk futures. I could go conference by conference. How about I do that? I'll throw out some games going on today in conference tournaments. You tell me if you have a future or not as far as a conference champion. Starting with the Valley, and as we record this conversation right before airtime, Southern Illinois and Indiana State are playing later today. Missouri State, Illinois State. Do you have a champion in that conference?
I haven't bet that yet, no. Luckily, you can bet these live. I think if there's a team that I'd look at, it'd be Bradley. Brian Wardell, longtime coach in that conference, has had a really good team this year. The best three-point shooting team in America. Duke Dean is must-see TV, 5'8" guard, just a terrific player, really good defensive group. I think they're really interesting. Obviously, Drake is a group who's kind of the pure opposite. I think if they get to the finals, that's a first to 60 wins. I like Bradley. They'd be a team that I'd have my eye on in the Missouri.
West Coast Conference first round going on today, Jeff, and it was not Gonzaga winning the regular season. It was St. Mary's. This looks like a 2-horse race, the way Gonzaga hammered San Francisco the other night on the road. So is it either St. Mary's or Gonzaga here? And if so, which one are you taking to win the tournament?
I'm really just obviously going to look at the odds in this case where, look, the truth of the matter is St. Mary's swept Gonzaga in both games this season. Randy Bennett has done a terrific job really taking the tempo down and not running with Gonzaga. It's made it very difficult for the Bulldogs to win this game. And I don't know. I think it'll be a flip. There's not going to be a ton of value in it. I think the thing is about this conference is better than in years past. Santa Clara is better. San Francisco is solid. You got the Pac-12 group teams that came in. So as far as I think St. Mary's at plus $1.50, you got to play just because they seem to have the elixir to how to beat Gonzaga.
Took St. Mary's on a future back when you talked about them earlier this season. It's like, I don't know, $3 or $4 to win 100 to win it all. So I know you liked them, Jeff, in the tournament in years past, and got them this year. How about the Sun Belt? My favorite bracket to look at. It is a gauntlet. If you are one of the bottom teams in the Sun Belt, you have to win like literally a week full of basketball to win the championship. The top 2 seeds get buys all the way to the semis. So Sun Belt going on today, Summit League, Patriot League. Got anything in any of these other conferences, Jeff?
Yeah, I took a shot with JMU. I really like the way they played towards the end of the season. They only had 2 losses, over the final, let's say, month and a half of the season. Really played good basketball under Preston Spradlin, best free throw shooting team in this conference. They don't turn the ball over. Really good defensive group. This conference is not known for three-point shooting. I want a team that can play defense in the half court. I think, obviously, there's some solid teams here. Texas State's decent. You got some others as well. But I think JMU, a team that last year made their way into the NCAA tournament, I think they could do it again this year.
Jeff, big night in the SEC last night. We saw Florida go on the road and beat Alabama, put up 99 points in a 99-94 win. Tennessee did not survive on the road. They lose to Ole Miss, 78-76. If you're thinking about playing the SEC tournament, do you just look for a value there? So many good teams. It's, Auburn and I guess Florida going to be at the top of that thing, but man, a number of those teams could win it. What's your advice if you want to take a shot there in the SEC tournament?
It's obviously going to come down to the brackets. The best kind of, I think, pass. I would obviously look at a team that, you look at a team, obviously Auburn's going to be your favorite. Obviously I think a team like Florida, I think you probably have to look at. You're not going to get great odds on them. Even like a Georgia, Georgia is a team that played Auburn really tough this season. I think Georgia, and I think they will be in the NCAA tournament, I think they're going to give a team a trouble or two. They have a lottery pick in Austin Newell. They have some really good kind of fringe players. Blue Kane's a solid player for them too. Silas Demery. Mike White's got a pretty good team there. They're a good defensive group, top 25 defensive team, really good on the glass. I think if I look at a team, it's either A&M or Georgia. The one knock that Auburn has, and this is the reason I played them the other night, I played A&M, they're not a good defensive rebounding team. They also really defend without fouling. We don't know the status of Denver Jones, one of their guards. I think, to me, I would look at a Georgia or a Texas A&M in the SEC.
Jeff, who is a team or two you want to see win their conference tournament because you think they can show up in the NCAA tournament from these smaller conferences that are only going to send one team? We've talked about teams that have great regular seasons, but bottom line is if they don't win their conference tournament, they're not going to go to the NCAA tournament. So who are some teams you're really looking for in these smaller leagues to hopefully win it because you think they might can win a game in the NCAA tournament? Anybody come to mind there?
Yeah, UC San Diego out of the Big West. This is a team that really can spread you out. They got 5 kids that can really shoot the rock. This offense under Eric Olin, one of the best you probably don't know about. They really turn you over. They turn up the heat on defense, 3rd in the country in turnover rate on defense. Great rebounding team. They've just ran roughshod over this conference all season. I think the question I have with them is I really like to see them against a top 30 or 40 team. They took San Diego State to the woodshed in the first game. Probably should have beat them in that game. They're a totally different team since then. They can really shoot the basketball. Been great all season from 3. I think they could give like a Marquette a real problem. A team like Louisville, Oregon. I would love to see UC San Diego get the job done and get into the tournament.
There you go. There's one for you out there. Man, we have entered the really fun time where there's games on all day. The Big South tournament will tip off Friday slate at noon, and I was looking at it tonight, Jeff. You got games tipping off late into the evening. So along with conference tournaments and regular season wrapping up, huge card here on this Thursday and pretty much every day moving forward until we get to the tournament. So what do you like tonight? Anything on your plate for tonight?
Yeah. To be quite honest, Clip, I could be way off here. I just have a read on this one for whatever reason. I like Merrimack Marist. This is a tough one. Under 126.5, very low total. I have this game high 50s. You have 2 teams that play ungodly slow. They're going to walk the ball up the court. Neither team gets to the foul line at all. Neither team shoot threes real well. And the one thing about Merrimack's a pretty good shooting team, but Marist is a really good 3-point defense. This first game is 62-61. This game is really important. These 2 teams still vying for that 1 seed in the MAAC. I just think a game that really, really is slow. If this game ended 51-49, it wouldn't surprise me. I just think we see very, very little points in this game. I'm going to lean under the total. I could be way off. Maybe it ends up being 70-68, but I'm going to go under in this game. Merrimack Marist.
All eyes on Poughkeepsie, New York, coming up tonight for Jeff Nadu. Jeff, good stuff, man. A great time for basketball nuts like yourself. Check out Jeff's Twitter. Make sure you're following him there. Your Patreon picks doing well, I understand, Jeff. So a lot going on. Also on YouTube as well, talking slates, right?
Yeah, on BetUS every day. I've been on every day this week. We'll be on tomorrow, Friday, on Saturday at 10 a.m. So make sure you check us out. Really just a great time, Clip. I'm very blessed, Clip. I had a great college football season. I had a great NFL season. Eagles won the Super Bowl. I had a big bet in that game. College basketball has been great. I'm just kind of soccer. I'm winning. Really feeling good. Hopefully the good times keep rolling.
Yes, sir. Hope so. Jeff, thanks for joining us, man. We'll talk to you again soon.
All right, Clip. Take it easy.
All right, good stuff from Nadu. This is his time of the year. Jamie gave a shout out and ton of respect to Jeff Nadu. He said for the BetUS show has helped him greatly this basketball season. Cameron says pack Minji's $5 tickets again. Let's get some people out there. Let's get it loud. Man, it's fun when the crowd gets into it and the team responds. We saw that a couple of times on Sunday, and I think we should see a decent crowd tonight.
So, yeah, Sunday was roughly around 5,100. I think it was 5,115 total attendance. You think more or less for a Thursday night game?
I'm gonna go over. Like, our students gonna be there tonight?
Yeah, it's gonna be more. I asked earlier my old boss. She said that we should be looking pretty good.
Yeah, I think a Thursday at 7 o'clock is going to outdraw a Sunday at noon.
Yeah, especially with the student crowd. We'll fill up the student section.
That'll be good.
And
Have the lower bowl.
over Charlotte.
Have the lower bowl going, rocking.
What'd you say?
Tulane over Charlotte. Like, the game means more.
They don't care about that.
I think in the mind of a casual fan, like, you would think, like, oh, Charlotte's at the bottom, we're towards the top. Like, you would think.
I would think a casual fan would say Charlotte's an in-state school, and who the hell's Tulane?
A team ahead of us.
Yeah, but we're talking casual fans that don't know the standings.
It's true.
They're just looking at a team name.
This is what I would really.
The casual fan doesn't even know Tulane's in our conference.
Yeah, it's a Thursday at 7. I'd rather drink at a Thursday at 7 at a basketball game than a Sunday at noon. I would rather sleep on a Sunday at that time. That's why I think it'll be more.
Because of drinking and sleeping?
Yeah, if we're just talking students and casual fans.
All right. I like how everybody has their own reasons.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Logan, you gonna be there?
I will.
You working or?
Doing a little bit of both. Taking some pictures for some players and athletes, and then
cool.
Helping
out Jarrett.
All right, good deal. Will, you going?
I will be there.
You will be there. Grayson, you going? She's walking all the way over to say
I'm
no.
driving home after here.
Fair enough. Got to go home. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back, wrap up Hour 2, Pirate Radio Live. Illinois State up 16 over Missouri State in round 1 of Arch Madness, the Missouri Valley Tournament. Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by The Buck.
The Buck.
More to go. Pirate Radio Live after this.
Stella Artois is a world-renowned Belgian beer with over 650 years of brewing heritage. Stella's rich, full flavor and smooth finish is perfect for making moments worth more. Stella's non-alcohol option, Stella 0.0, offers the same iconic taste without the alcohol, ideal for those looking to enjoy Stella anytime. Stella, whether celebrating big or small, Stella is the perfect choice for elevating the everyday. Proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
I'm Donald Stocks, owner of PIP Marketing Signs Print. We are your one-stop shop for just about anything printed. If we're not your go-to printer, please give us a call at 355-1636. We have over 80 5-star Google reviews and want you to be our next more than satisfied and well-pleased customer. Check us out at growitpip.com or stop in to see us at 3185 Mosley Drive in Greenville. PIP, where business goes to grow.
UBE and PireWare.com are proud to offer the Pirate Nation its largest inventory of ECU merchandise and tailgate supplies ever. UBE has the best prices in town, so that makes UBE your one-stop shop for all things ECU. UBE does daily restocks of Champion, Adidas, and Under Armour. Don't forget to bring your young Pirates to plunder the Crow's Nest, which is the only kids store dedicated to ECU. Plenty of free parking in downtown Greenville. Visit them online at PirateWare.com. Go Pirates!
At US Cellular, you don't have to choose between a great deal on the phone you want or the phone plan that's right for you. 4 free phones of your choice and 4 lines for just $90.
Whoa, that's like getting tickets to both a wrestling match and a figure skating show.
Yep, get both. 4 free phones of your choice plus 4 lines for $90, no trade-in needed. US Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for US Cellular since 1997. Visit atlanticwireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
This is Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts, Pitt County's go-to shop for all things golf carts. We have E-Z-Go, club car, and utility carts to choose from. Whether it's for the beach, riding around the neighborhood, or working in the yard, 360 Golf Carts has the perfect ride for you. If you have issues with your current cart, take it by my shop for an expert's diagnosis. From parts to sales to service, we have you covered. We will even deliver right to you. So come see me, Brian Harris, on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School. 360 Golf Carts, Pirates supporting Pirates.
Fish Street Hardware is bringing the luck of the Irish to you this year with a huge weekend of St. Patty's Day fun. Kicking it off Thursday with Jake Sutton on the guitar from 7 to 10. Friday, karaoke with DJ Captain Morgan. Saturday, Lucky Tunes with a huge lineup of artists starting at 4 p.m. with Jake Mitchell and Tanner Oakley, Alex Whitehurst, Brooke Adamski, Ryan Joyner, Eric Dunlow, and Back Row Backsliders. Sunday will be Shamrock and Sip with Tanner Oakley. For more information, follow us on Facebook and Instagram. See you at Fish Street Hardware for all the St. Patty's Day fun.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
Planning a special event, whether it's a baby shower, bridal luncheon, birthday party, or even a tailgate at Clark LeClaire Stadium, Chicken Salad Chick has you covered. Their fan favorite mini croissant platters is just one of many options to choose from, perfect for any occasion. With a variety of chicken salad flavors, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Let us do the work while you enjoy the event. Delicious, fresh, and served with a smile. Chicken Salad Chick Catering. Make every event memorable. Visit chickensaladchick.com to place your catering order. Just remember, you pick it up and we'll have it ready to go. Chicken Salad Chick, where every event is a little bit tastier.
Pirate Radio.
Get it in here. I got one thing to say. This is when the big dogs come out. Damn right. Okay? Damn right. You can't roll with the big dogs.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Michaels and Gakwe Family and Cosmetic Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. Their mission is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Dr. Michaels and Gakwe can handle all your dental needs, including cleanings, crowns and fillings, sedation dentistry, and cosmetic needs, such as braces and implants. Visit them today at 2330 Hemby Lane in Greenville or call 752-1600. Bring your smile to us at Michaels and Gakwe Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. And now we'll head back into the show. Here's Cliff.
Thank you, Will. That was weird that we locked eyes there during your read.
I know. I was trying not to lose my place because I saw you looking and I looked up.
I'm feeling a little more energy, but I could use a little more. There could always be more energy. Give me a little more. Let's do some On This Day. Brought to you by Ron Ayers Motorsports, celebrating 50 years in 2025. Ron Ayers has a big show, bike night and stunt show, March 20th, 6 to 8 p.m. Action-packed evening, jaw-dropping stunts, incredible bikes, and a chance to meet the riders. If you're hungry, Anita's food truck will be on site with delicious eats. Cold beer will be available for purchase. Stop by. Ron Ayers Motorsports, featuring Honda, Suzuki, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Hustler mowers, and steel equipment, all backed by Ron Ayers' 50 years of trusted service. Ron Ayers Motorsports, 50 years of quality, reliability, and adventure. Let's see. On this day in 2019, LeBron James scored his 32,293rd point in a victory, passing this player to move into fourth all-time on the NBA scoring list. Will, how well do you know the all-time NBA scoring list?
Kind of know it somewhat.
So LeBron is he number one now?
Yeah, he's like 80 years old too.
Yeah, it's him 1, Kareem 2. I think Karl Malone 3.
Yeah.
Kobe 4.
Yep. So who did LeBron pass on that day?
Okay, so he's still in fifth then. Then it's Michael Jordan.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Michael.
And
the top 10 rounds out with Dirk, Wilt. Are you looking at the list?
I'm looking it up now because you
cheater, pumpkin eater.
I'm looking it up now because you started to go into the rest of it, but I did know that Wilt was 7.
KD, Shaq, and Melo.
Okay.
Where's
Elton
John?
Yeah.
No, James Harden and
Shaq.
Steph.
James Harden is 13th. Steph Curry is 26th.
Okay.
DeMar DeRozan is the 27th. Has the 27th most points in NBA history.
Wow. Rick Barry.
That's a guy.
Yeah, he's up there.
You would think Reggie Miller would be higher because of all the threes.
24th all time. Let's see. Any more on this day in sports history? Going back a little ways. Dorothy Hamill. She won a championship in this sport in 1976. What sport did Dorothy Hamill compete in?
On this day? Does that have to be like a winter sport?
Okay. I love you using that.
Context clues.
Yeah.
I've never.
So it's going to be.
I'm going to guess just based on her name, it's skating of some sort.
Bang!
No, didn't get it all. Figure skating.
We don't have to talk about her figure.
It's a nice figure.
Will, I love your brain working there. That was well done.
It had to have been on this day.
Well, I mean, like, she couldn't have won a gold medal in, like, beach volleyball
Very
in the middle
good.
of March.
Exactly.
She could have been in Hawaii.
What are you doing? Why are you poo-pooing Will right now?
Just trying to play devil's advocate.
Huh.
She,
Oh, we need to take a break. You're doing a bad job producing, Will. We're way over time here, dude. What are you doing? God. Josh says, is it me or is it a little corny? The MVC is calling it Arch Madness because they're playing in St. Louis.
No, I love it.
Well, they've been doing it for ever.
Maybe you're a little corny.
Yeah, Josh, I think this is you.
I think all conferences need to come up with a creative location.
What'd you say, Will? I can't hear you over the music.
I think all conferences need to come up with a creative location-based name. It sells.
I mean, I love Arch Madness. And if that makes me corny, then put me on a cob.
If it were truly corny, it'd be Starch Madness.
Wow. First of all, that's not great. Is corn a starch?
Cornstarch?
Cornstarch.
That's a good one.
But you know, there is actually a Starch Madness now.
For real?
Is it the Summit League? There's a tournament in Boise, and they're calling it Starch Madness. Also, Cameron says, this is the biggest basketball game since CIT in 2013, or since we made the tournament? Question mark? That's a weirdly stated question. I don't know. South Carolina at home was big.
North Alabama at home was pretty big.
Turns out that was huge. The Big Sky is calling their tournament Starch Madness, according to Zach Kaplan. Hey, Zach.
1 second.
We'll take a break.
Hey, Zach.
We will return. Coach Hud will join us if he can get out of the car wash. Back with you after this.
If you're in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Agri Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit ElitePoolsNC.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
Hey, O's fans, Birdland memberships are on sale now for the 2025 season. Become a Birdland member and enjoy the best way to watch Orioles baseball. Choose from either reserved or flex plans, with reserved allowing you to guarantee seats for each game in your plan, while flex provides the flexibility to choose your games and seats when you want. Plus, receive special benefits like discounts on concessions and merch, a flexible ticket exchange policy, and access to Birdland rewards. Buy your membership today at Orioles.com/memberships.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. Right now is a good time to review your coverage with a local trusted agent like me. I will make myself available before or after business hours, and my clients always have my cell phone number if they need anything. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates!
This is Holt Nailers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to AnsonBelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30 plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. AnsonBelt.com, over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holt Nailers Show.
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs. Like passing that drug test? Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and well, light one up. You've earned it. With weekly events like trivia, karaoke, comedy, open mic, movie night, and of course, all your favorites: flour, merch, carts, edibles, and wellness products. Whatever you need to legally take the edge off, we've got your vibe covered. Order online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
Before anyone walks into your business, the outside is what they see. Make sure your first impression is a good impression with the right curb appeal. Hi, this is Daniel Andrews from Dan Andrews Lawn Service. We specialize in making your business look great. Let us handle all your professional landscaping needs. We do it all so you don't ever have to worry. Residential services are also available. Call us today at 717-8006 and we'll come out and give you a free quote. Taking care of your landscaping needs is all we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. You can trust our reliable team at Dan Andrews Lawn Service, covering all of Eastern North Carolina.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers, or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Be sure to visit one of ECU graduate Brandon Tate's U.S. Cellular locations and experience the highest standard of customer service. The purpose of the Atlantic Wireless Store experience is to inform, illuminate, and inspire. Find the location near you at AtlanticWireless.com. Atlantic Wireless, we go beyond the call. Now we'll head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you on a Thursday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock, intern Will, intern Grayson, intern Logan, Shirley Rhodes, J-Bone, Jared Watkins, and
late to the party,
the man with the clean automobile, Greg Hudson's here. What's up, Hud?
I was a hostage.
I mean, when you're in that car wash, you can't go anywhere. They got you.
When there's a truck behind you and a truck in front of you and it stops,
nothing you can do.
Guys are walking around just looking and going like this. And then they gave it a couple shrugs. I thought, well, this could be a while.
That used to be me.
You used to work at a car wash.
Yeah.
What was your job there?
Shrug his shoulders.
I was car wash attendant, and then I worked myself up to assistant manager.
Nice.
And once you get promoted, you don't have to do anything. I learned that.
Mm-hmm. That's just like when you go to defensive coordinator, all your underlings are doing all the work. You're just yelling
and doing nothing,
making angry faces, doing interviews, getting cool swag. Coach Hood, I hadn't seen you in a while in person. Where you been? You been down in Florida?
Yeah, went down to see my mom. Spent some time down there, and Thursday and Friday and Monday. So long weekend. It was great, and was remote. You know, I was a federal employee for 4 days, and was remote. Had some good work while I was down there, so it was great.
Good deal. Good deal.
It was beautiful, man. It was 80 and blue sky.
A little different here. We got the blue sky, but not the 80 here in Eastern North Carolina today. All right, there's some ECU football news. I saw, name redacted, Stephen Igo put this out, that and I've heard the rumblings. I don't know all of the details, but East Carolina is once again looking for a strength and conditioning coach, apparently.
That's a mumble.
You know anything about that, Coach Hood?
Man, I don't know nothing.
This is the.
I do know for a fact that ECU is looking for a strength coach.
Yeah. They hired a GM. He took a job at LSU, meaning we had to find another GM, and now the same thing happening.
Did they do that? Did they
with
get
the strength coach? Yeah. The kid.
Oh, you don't know the name?
The coach's son.
Don't look on your phone.
I'm not going to look it up.
The who?
His dad's a coach.
Pete
No,
Lembo's
he was
son.
there.
That narrows it down.
That was the recruiting guy.
Yeah, Pete Lembo's son,
Lembo.
AJ Lembo, is,
Lembo?
is something in recruiting.
He's not the GM. Okay.
I don't think we've hired a
I'll
GM.
do them both.
All right. You got Blake's number.
Yeah. I'll do them both.
Oh, no, we did hire a GM.
Yeah.
We did?
Luke Mullet.
The mullet.
Yeah.
Party in the back.
From Louisville, he
that's
was
right. He
most
a-
recently from Cincinnati.
Yeah, video guy at Louisville for a minute, and I thought I read his bio.
Another Cincinnati guy.
Via Cincinnati.
We've done good with them.
Yeah.
People that had previous stops at Cincinnati. But, yeah, how about this late in the game, Hud? Can you find a quality strength and conditioning coach? Do they go with somebody that's already here?
Yeah.
What do you do if you're ECU?
Keep interviewing people. You know, just keep searching. I wouldn't panic. You know, if you guys aren't serious enough about getting strong, that could help. If you're not strong enough, you don't play good enough. We won't lose them in the portal.
We're keeping guys around now because we're 3-8.
We had a season at Minnesota that after my first year there, the head coach said, "We're not big enough. We're not strong enough." And all I know is every time I jog, I lose weight. We're not running. We didn't do any conditioning all winter. Our guys lifted and ate food. And we got big. Now, we needed some...
Were your receivers doing this too? Like everybody?
The whole team. And we got big and strong. And we had a great spring. Guys were sucking air the first 5 days, but we had a heck of a run.
Marion Barber got big and strong somehow.
Man, that guy was awesome.
That he was. Let's see. Any other ECU? Oh, schedule. Coach Hudd, have you seen the ECU football schedule?
I know they opened up with State
on a Thursday.
Did I see the Campbells are playing us?
Yep.
Us playing the Pirates?
You did.
So I did give it a glance, but I don't remember anything about it.
Here's what stands out.
Coastal? Is that at Coastal?
Yeah. It is. Conway, South Carolina. You'll be down there for Bike Week, so you can go check that game out. BYU coming here. That's a fun game. I like that. Yeah. You see, these players will show up with their wife and kids, or their whole family. They're 27 years old. I have to add some seats to Dowdy Ficklin for that one. But we got State on Thursday.
Oh, yes.
We go
Thursday.
Army at home Thursday. Off week at Tulane Thursday. Tulsa Thursday. Another off week. You don't play in a Saturday game the entire month of October. It's a weird schedule.
That's sort of lame.
It is. For me, it's awesome.
Well, that's
I get
right.
Saturdays off, and I'm so excited.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
At least it worked out for somebody.
There you go. See, somebody's happy.
Well, from the coaches, they can go recruit if they're recruiting high school kids anymore.
So when you say lame, is that lame for the fans? Lame for the coaches? Like what?
Who's going to come to those
right.
games?
Yeah, tough for the fans.
How does that happen? I mean, are you allowed to let it happen, or the TV and the conference?
I mean, it's all TV. I don't think John Gilbert requested this.
Seriously, I mean, what's the? Okay, let's say one game was an away game, so you're missing a home game, one, because one of those could have been another. Is one of those another away game, maybe?
What do you mean?
A Saturday that, at least two games.
You got two Thursday,
So let's say you play one of them. So
4 Saturday.
You miss 2 Saturday games, so you lose attendance. Say the attendance is 15,000 less than it would be. You just lost 30,000 tickets.
Right.
Better get paid a little bonus from the television people.
You think it had anything to do with like the ratings for the State Bowl game? Like, hey, this is a good product.
Is it because we're decent? I mean, then again, we're playing Tulsa on a Thursday. They're not very good, are they?
Yeah.
They just fired their coach.
Yeah.
And they hired a guy that's like, what, 24? Isn't he real young?
Who is Tulsa's coach?
Yeah, we looked at this
Trey
the other day.
Lamb.
I don't think a bowl game had anything to do with that.
Is this Thursday night game against Army on ESPN or CBS Sports? Do we know that yet?
Is it here or on the road?
It's here.
It'll probably be ESPN then.
Well, that because that's attractive to get Army on a Thursday. You don't see that a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
For the record,
You're
Trey
saying
Lamb is 35.
People would come on Thursday to see Army?
I'm saying TV eyes. Putting Army on a Thursday night.
Yeah, maybe. If they're good again.
But butts and seats wise, yeah, it's not good. What'd you say, Will?
Trey Lamb is 35, for the record. We're
right.
talking about his age.
Let the record show.
Trey Lamb, a 35-year-old man. So a unique schedule for East Carolina.
No Wednesdays or Friday games in there?
Were you on the staff that played every day of the week just about?
Just about.
Yeah.
That was weird.
I'm trying to think.
I don't know how the recruiting calendar will work. I don't even know what it is anymore.
Yeah.
That's 3 weekends. Those coaches will be on the road recruiting, but they'll love that. No, they won't. Those Saturdays and Monday then.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. I remember Ruff used to do this and confuse us all.
You just count backwards.
Yeah. Was it somebody brought up the Patino who said he wasn't going to recruit high school kids?
If they're only going to sign 2 guys, why would you?
Basketball, that's different than
If he's good
football,
enough, he's
though,
a
right?
one and done anyhow.
Yeah. But in football, you've got to keep the traditional recruiting. But in basketball, you really could just go portal.
Deion's straight portal.
How many high school guys does Colorado bring in?
None.
No, they don't. They got like the top recruit, right? Bring in a few.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think they're
Oh, he didn't do any visits. He didn't leave.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
they only take a couple. He said, why would I take a developmental kid that's going to get better here than go in the portal?
Well, he's only got like 7 toes, right?
He probably still outrun you.
Definitely.
He could have no toes.
Prime
and that's
time.
No Sheets gas station.
No Sheets.
But yeah, they brought in the top quarterback of the class, and they got Caden Salter from Liberty.
Oh, yeah, Salter.
So I don't know how
Is
that's
he a quarterback?
Yeah.
They were running the pistol, weren't they?
I believe.
I don't know. Exciting times, man.
It's crazy.
If it's crazy, but it's, March here, and you're talking about college football.
Only because you're here, I'm all into March Madness.
Yeah.
I'm fired up.
Yeah, so am I.
Who do you like? Who's your team? Who do you root for? Because Notre Dame's not in.
Duke.
Purdue is in.
Yeah, I like watching Purdue. I like any, what is it? The SEC's the dominant conference
Man.
this year. What happened to Kansas? Didn't I see they got 10 losses?
Yeah, they fell off a cliff.
Did somebody just whack them in one game? Like,
what was it, Houston?
Beat them like 40?
Hunter Dickinson is not fun to watch play basketball.
Who's that?
Not really. White guy from Kansas.
Big white guy, was at Michigan, transferred to Kansas, and just his whole vibe kind of brings me down. I don't know.
Yeah.
He likes to hit a shot and he does all this stuff.
Oh, he's got some post-shot stuff?
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think about Hunter Dickinson, Will?
He's lost me too much money, so I'm not a fan.
There you go.
BYU beat him by like close to 40 a couple weeks ago, and that was really the game where
they should. They're all grown men.
Yeah, it was the game where I realized that Kansas is not good at all.
Yeah, but at some point the kid beats the dad. You know what I'm saying? Like BYU can't just
out of my house.
That's a good point.
I don't know about yours.
Did you? You never coached in the SEC, did you? You never coached in the Pac-12?
Yeah, I did. I was at Florida State. We had some dudes.
Well, it's close, right? Never coached in the Pac?
Nope.
You coached Big Ten. Did you ever coach in the Big 12?
Mm-mm.
So you were Big Ten at a couple different stops?
Yeah, didn't want to venture southwest.
ACC. MAC?
Nope. I mean, I was right there in the heart of it.
SWAC?
Nope. Rock did. I was right there at that. I wish I could have seen in person.
Rock coached in the SWAC?
Couple stints.
Shout out Coach Rock.
with Ron Cooper.
Wow.
Who's now the head coach of Long Island University, the Sharks.
The Sharks.
They got football.
They were a trivia question the other night. Let's get a break in. We'll come back more with Coach Hud.
Yeah.
Arch Madness going on in St. Louis. Illinois State on top of Missouri State. 61-43 Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard. Yeah, round one.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Is this the Salukis?
The Salukis won earlier today, knocking off the Sycamores of Indiana State. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live after this.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children. Children's Health Services, Arlington Boulevard, Greenville, or soon to be our second location on 10th Street. Go Pirates!
Greenville, are you ready for the biggest beauty event of the year? Beauty Bar Medi Spa Spring Extravaganza is coming soon. From March 24th to April 4th, get exclusive savings on Botox, fillers, skin bead, painless laser hair removal, advanced lasers, and more. Expert care, stunning results, a glow you'll love. This is your time to shine. Appointments fill up fast. Call at 252-752-1406 or visit beautybarmedispa.com to book your free consultation today. Beauty Bar Medi Spa, where confidence begins.
It's a new year, and we're excited to announce that Integrity Home Mortgage has a new office location in Greenville at 1420 Arlington Boulevard. This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Braxton Green, at 526-8260.
Braxton Green, NMLS 222-3878. For informational purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender, NMLS 208-516.
There have been many changes in the automotive world. At Phelps Chevrolet, the Phelps boys are here to take care of you. Mike, Daryl, and 4 of Mr. Phelps' grandsons, Wade, West, Allen, and Clay. You see, things at Phelps remain the same. The Phelps team has served Eastern North Carolina for over 50 years. We make your visit easy and fun. We are your neighbors, and that's what neighbors do. Phelps Chevrolet in Greenville. Like Mr. Phelps' great-granddaughter says, come in and get you one.
Find new roads with Chevrolet at PhelpsChevrolet.com.
Make things happen this year with the new John Deere. In just one visit to Quality Equipment, you'll find the right lawnmower, compact tractor, or Gator UTV that will save you time and money on your next project. Keep things running all season long with the help of our experienced parts and service team. Your new Deere isn't far away. Find current offers and budget-friendly packages at your local Quality Equipment with 36 locations across North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Visit QualityEquip.com to get started. That's QualityEquip.com.
Ready for a home makeover? Bostic Sugg Furniture's new and now collection has the freshest styles you've been dreaming of. Store-wide savings on fashion-forward looks and styles for your living room, dining room, and bedroom. Hundreds of items in stock. Or let our team help you build a custom piece just for you. Plus, 6 months special financing and local delivery for just $19.37. Sleep better with over 30 models of brand-name mattresses to choose from and up to 48 months special financing. Now at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with RentAFishTank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. RentAFishTank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. RentAFishTank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at RentAFishTank.com.
This is Chandler Honeycutt from Pirate Radio Live, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Greenville Utilities Neighbor-to-Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their utility costs. You can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation. And GUC matches all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor with GUC's Neighbor-to-Neighbor program. And now we'll head back into the show. Here's a clip.
What was that?
That was good.
Shirley Hud asked if that's Wes's son filling in today.
Is that little Wes?
That is Will.
Well, obviously, yeah. Wes.
You know Grayson?
Will.
That's Grayson.
Yeah, we met.
And Logan.
Right, Logan.
Yep. And Rain Man to your left.
Rain Man.
Mr. Cut.
Do you know his name?
No.
Is Rain Man okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's a good nickname to have.
Dustin Hoffman.
Yeah.
Who's got the cereal name?
Yeah.
What cereal was it?
Grayson Brand.
Raisin Bran.
Yep. There it is. HUD.
See, I remember nicknames.
Explain to me like I'm 5.
All right.
The Clemson, Florida State litigation that is, I guess, now over with the ACC.
We're worth more We attract more. We should make more.
So previous to this week, was everyone in the ACC getting the equal amount of pie?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Clemson and Florida State will earn a bigger piece than Georgia Tech, Virginia Tech,
right,
and others. All right, pretty simply explained.
Is that everything, or just like football revenue?
Probably football.
Yeah, good question. Good point. The settlements, coupled with the ACC's continued partnership with ESPN, allow us to focus on our collective future, including Clemson and Florida State, united in an 18-member conference, demonstrating the best in intercollegiate athletics.
Using the most jet fuel at any conference in the country.
Yeah, good point. Academic prestige, blah, blah, blah. Oh, by the way, ECU, what are we now? We're in like a new tier.
Oh, yeah, R1?
Yeah, R1. I got an R1 degree from East Carolina, Coach O.
The hell's that?
My school's R1.
I must have said something that would have got me in trouble.
I know what you're thinking. But that means we are just academically gifted. We're up there with like the Princetons and the Harvards of the world.
Once they got my GPA off the books, it was an easy sell.
There's a lot of Sheetz gas station on that one right there.
I don't know. I was told this matters. I was told that I should care about
Full of Sheetz gas right there.
We are R1 institution. So there you go.
Somebody Google that, please. Give me that definition. R1.
I think it helps with like grants and stuff, which shows that I went to an R1 school.
How many R1 universities are there? In 2025, 187 institutions in the United States were designated as R1 universities.
Apparently.
Do they then rank the R1s?
No, we're not going to do that.
Do they?
I don't know.
Apparently, an R1 university is a top-tier research university that meets the highest standards for research activity and expenditures.
Mm-hmm.
So it is all about grants.
Yeah, boring.
So
Nerds.
here the research is obviously heart and what?
Damn if I know.
Tobacco?
I did a lot of that work growing up.
Still do.
Yeah.
You research it every day.
I like it's farm to table, Coach. I like
to baby.
I was out there in the fields. I want to see the final product.
Burn it, light it on fire, and stick it in my lungs.
That's what I enjoy.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Cameron says BYU will bring at least 12,000 fans.
Good Lord.
That game back in 2017 was the most away fans I've ever seen at a game. That number seems high, Cameron.
That's maybe 1,200.
12,000?
I was thinking maybe 12.
No, we'll see a few hundred maybe, but
yeah, 12 grand is.
There's not enough flights to get 1,200 people here.
App State didn't even have half of that.
Do we have Mormons in the area?
Yeah, I grew up with a few.
Oh yeah.
No, I went to high school with one, so that's
counts as a few for your story. Anyway, all right.
What do you got?
I want to talk like basketball. You going to the game tonight?
No.
You're hitting the road?
Possibly.
You're going to go see James Freeman and give him some pointers?
That would be Marcus.
Oh, yeah. Marcus?
I thought you were joking.
No, I got his name wrong.
You called Danny Corey earlier when you were interviewing.
Oh, is that why he said Corey during the interview?
Yeah, you said it. We just looked at each other and you just kept on going. I was like, all right, here we go.
Man, I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind. Where are you going?
Indiana.
What are you doing there?
I have a family there.
Why is every conversation with you like an interrogation? I'm trying to.
Where were you on February 8th? 7 p.m.
I don't know.
You going by South Bend?
Plan on it. Yeah. Thinking about it.
Can I play the Rahjai Harris interview we got?
Back to the notes.
Let's see. HUD.
What do you got?
If you were given the opportunity, would you go to outer space?
Absolutely. Now that I know if anything gets screwed up, that Musk can just come pick you up.
You think so?
Yeah.
You ever been in a submarine?
No. Well,
I feel like you would know if you've been in one.
I don't want to count the Disney one.
Have you been on It's a Small World After All?
Yeah.
Okay, same. I can relate to that one. Hey, look, we're just going to ask dumbass questions to Greg Hudson the rest of the show.
I've stood and watched the sub take off from Groton, where they make them in Connecticut.
Groton, to be kidding me.
Yeah, Groton.
Jared, ask Hud a dumb question.
Where'd you go to high school? You went to Muller, right?
You just asked me a question you knew the answer to. So you look smart?
No. Sam Hubbard retired this week, and he went to Muller.
That. Yeah, he was a good player.
29.
Yeah. He was banged up this past year.
In relation to Chuba?
He got that second contract, so once you get that second one, you start looking at the horizon.
There is some NFL news this week. Debo going to my Commanders.
Really?
He's got something in the tank.
Did I see a Bosa got released?
Yeah, Joey. Last night from the Chargers.
Did he miss many games last year?
I mean, they've both been in and out.
Those guys are freaks.
Where is Myles Garrett going to land, Jared?
Philly.
God, that's going to be brutal.
Yeah.
Bosa, he's going to end up in Dallas or something.
God, I hope not.
Oh, yeah.
Joey Bosa played.
Did the just signed somebody.
Yeah, Max Crosby. And then also they signed Alex Kappa, offensive lineman.
Joey Bosa played in 14 games last year.
All right.
But 9 the year before that, 5 the year before that.
Yeah. I mean, when he's healthy, he's productive as all get out, but.
Man, we're all getting old. He's been in the league about 10 years now.
I remember him coming on visits at Florida State.
Dang.
We thought we were going to get him. I was like, he's going to Ohio State, boys.
I've asked you, does anybody else come to mind, like guys you knew that were going to be studs that you saw like in high school or recruiting early in their high school careers?
Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
I called back to the guy back at Purdue. I said, you're right. Your evaluation was correct. He's a great player, and he ain't coming to Purdue.
Where is he, Ohio guy?
Yeah, southeastern Ohio, sort of Athens area, where Ohio University is. Yeah, he was good, man. He was real good. Jadeveon Clowney.
Was he big, bigger than everybody?
Yes,
Even back.
He was, thinner, but he was off the chart good.
Freaky.
Yeah.
He stayed home.
Well, what's the DB's name? Xavier Rhodes. When you see some of these corners, places like that, you're like, you got to be kidding.
He's long, right? He's got,
and then
freaky length.
I mean, it's a who's who of offensive linemen and tight end. I mean, when you first meet Mark Bavaro, what the hell?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 6'5", 260-pound Rambo.
So Brock Bowers was my favorite player in the draft last year. My favorite player this year is Tyler Warren. I think I just have a thing for tight ends. I have a type.
Exciting whites.
But Tyler Warren, did you see he told a story why he wears 44? No. His dad showed him John Riggins highlights growing up and said that's a football player. And so that's why he wears 44.
Good parenting.
That's pretty cool. I would love for him to play for Washington, but he will not be around.
Marino.
What about him?
His high school film is freaky.
I saw somebody brought up on Reddit hey, for us that never saw Dan Marino play, do you think he'd be good in today's football? And everybody was like, oh my God, he'd throw for 7 million yards.
He would be unbelievable.
He was doing what quarterbacks do today when nobody else was doing it.
I saw 3 VHS tapes of high school players that one was a quarterback, Allen Iverson. Unbelievable. Then I saw this guy kicking a football where you couldn't see it on the screen for a minute. Then it would come back. It was Janikowski. He was freaky. And then the guy that brought the tape down, I think Janikowski was in Jersey or Philly also. And he said, I got this other tape to show you. He goes, where do you see this guy? And he puts it on. It's this kid playing basketball. We're like, which one? Oh, that one was Kobe Bryant.
Oh, cool.
I mean, we were like,
where were you at?
Connecticut.
Huh.
We were like, is that for basketball to look at? He was like, he ain't coming to Connecticut. He's going to the pros.
I'm assuming AI like never entertained actually playing football.
He
like,
said,
next level.
Everybody liked him. He loved football. He was good. He was really good.
I was gonna say he's short, but I guess for a quarterback, is he 6 foot?
Yeah, he's like 6'2", 6'3".
6'2".
Yeah, so he would have been fine.
Taller than Russ and Drew Brees. I mean,
who did I see throw a ball that I went woof? Vinny Testaverde. I think I was 18. I was like, Michael Irvin ran by. Big. Yeah, those are some dudes, man.
Dudes.
The one kid that showed up that was little, but when he started playing, LaMarcus Joyner, safety, played for us at Florida State, went to the Rams. I think it was the Rams or Chargers. He was a frisbee dog. He would just go. It was just so intense and fast.
Scott says new rumor in DC. Bosa coming to DC. Scott, you have everybody going to DC. I mean, I hope you're right, but
I would like the Panthers to get one of these edge rushers available. Trey Hendrickson, maybe.
Why?
I mean, you were talking to Jim Szoke last week. Just really need to attack that D-line like they attacked the O-line last year.
Yeah.
I did actually see that someone, I think it was Jordan Schultz, linked the Commanders to Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah, like I said, discount Garrett.
Yeah.
Bengals spent some money, didn't they? They keep
No, they tagged T. Higgins.
Franchise tag.
And then they're trying to extend Jamar Chase right now.
They did.
No, they're still working on it.
If the Bengals were to trade Hendrickson, they'd be saving $16 million in cap space.
He gone.
Which would go directly to Jamar Chase.
Yeah,
I think
they're going to keep those.
I mean, the market just got flipped on its head yesterday with Max Crosby. So the Bengals are cheap. They don't want to overpay for a guy like Trey Hendrickson.
From a quarterback standpoint,
Trey Hendrickson's dispendable.
Yeah.
We kind of missed out on a carousel with Stafford staying put.
Yeah, that sucks.
He's staying in L.A.
Really? Did they take a pay cut?
No, they gave him what he wanted.
Really?
2 years, more guaranteed money.
Huh.
Because he only had $4 million left on his deal.
Why not? I mean, what's the solution? What quarterback are you going to bring in that you guarantee is going to do better?
Well,
not
everything
almost as good or maybe as good. They got to do better.
Everything I was reading was they bring in Rodgers or they're happy with Garoppolo, and I poo-pooed both those.
Garoppolo.
Yeah,
I forgot about that
he's
guy.
the backup.
he played in one game this season and was really good, but it was against the 49ers third stringers.
Guy sucks.
He's in the NFL and he's a quarterback.
Yeah.
He doesn't suck.
When we say
Let me
that,
be a
we mean
fan.
comparable to other guys in the league,
Well,
not
just say,
to us.
Just say I don't think he's that good of a quarterback in the NFL. When you say he sucks, no.
The guy's got millions of dollars. He dates porn stars. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and...
Oh, that's called jealousy.
Well, also, he was terrible for my team. Like, that's another thing.
Oh,
Would you want to date an adult film star, Jarrett?
I think it'd be good for, like, public... Like,
Never
hey,
happened.
Look at this. But, yeah, it's...
Look at this.
Health-wise, that's probably not the best idea. And like you said, never happened.
Hey, I'm calling HR. I don't need to listen to this kind of talk.
Let's take a break. We'll let you chat with him. If you would just answer my football questions, we wouldn't have to gone down.
What were they?
We kind of got back on
What'd you
track.
ask me?
I don't know. I asked you what you were doing this weekend. I thought you were going to say, yeah, I'm going to South Bend. I'm going to go check out. Hey, you know why the lines are like that in the end zone? Hey, touchdown Jesus is praying to some statue. Give me a cool story, man.
They got a Garth Brooks statue out there yet?
Do you know why when they lost to Tennessee, Johnny Majors was the coach at Notre Dame? I think it was 92, 93 or something like that. And they were kicking a field goal to win at the end of the game, Tennessee was. Johnny Majors wasn't looking. Literally, it's on TV. And he's he was looking away. And they asked him, why weren't you looking for the kick? He said, I was looking at touchdown Jesus. And they said, well, how'd you know what happened? He said, Notre Dame missed the kick because touchdown Jesus was going like this.
There you go. See, that's what I want.
There, you got one.
More Coach Hood, more Pirate Radio Live after this.
At Riley's Army, our mission is to provide support to children with cancer and their families in North Carolina. From emotional support to financial assistance, we are here to ensure no family faces this journey alone. Guided by faith and a commitment to love and service, Riley's Army invites you to join us. Volunteer, donate, or spread the word. Together we can make a lasting difference. Visit RileysArmy.com to learn more. That's RileysArmy.com.
Winter is here, but Stroud's Marine in Greenville is still your go-to spot for your boat projects and repairs. Now's the perfect time to get your boat ready for when the warm weather comes. Don't wait till spring. They've got you covered with outboard parts at great prices. Plus, they're running clearance sales on select items, so you can get ready for next season without breaking the bank. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Stroud's Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
Warm up with our winter savings at the Beaufort Hotel. Plan your winter escape and save up to 20% off. The premier vacation destination on the Crystal Coast is nestled on 10 acres and overlooks the Rachel Carson Reserve, home to 30 wild horses. Discover why Beaufort was named the best small town for adventure by USA Today when you stay at the Beaufort Hotel, where your Outer Banks adventure begins. Visit BeaufortHotelNC.com or call 252-728-3000.
Spring merchandise is arriving daily and we need to make room. Hey, it's Rhonda with Russell's Clothing in downtown Washington. I have taken markdowns of 75% off on all remaining merchandise for men and women. This is our biggest sale of the year, so don't miss out. Outerwear, sportswear, dresses and tops, all at 75% off. This is your opportunity to view all the new spring goodies and save a bunch on sale merchandise. Shop the biggest sale of the year now going on at Russell's Clothing in downtown Washington.
Jimmy John's hot sandwiches are here.
Jimmy John's hot sandwiches are here.
Hot sandwiches. Jimmy John's hot sandwiches are here.
Hot sandwiches are here. The pilot can't steer?
No, Jimmy John's hot sandwiches are here.
That's worse.
Jimmy John's new hot sandwiches are finally here.
Get ready for a crispier, crunchier, meltier, gooier Jimmy John's experience. Toasted sandwiches are here. Try the brand new toasted category or get any sandwich in the favorites category toasted to golden perfection. Jimmy John's in Greenville and Wilson and online at jimmyjohns.com. Go Pirates!
Cold weather is here and some families in our area need help to stay warm. Greenville Utilities Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their heating costs. You can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation. And GUC matches all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor stay warm this winter with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. For more information, call 752-7166 or visit GUC.com.
You know what it is. This is your man, Petey Pablo. Once again, back is the Incredible, and this is Pirate Radio, and this is the voice of the Pirate Nation. And you know how it goes down when the pirates are in town. Shut down.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. It's a new year at 5th Street Hardware with lots of new exciting additions. Hardware serves lunch and dinner daily, now featuring 9 new menu items. Buffalo loaded chips, North Carolina cowboy, and more. And don't forget about Sunday brunch. Hardware has a weekly lineup starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday trivia with DJ Captain Morgan, and live music on Fridays. Also, brand new is the Repair Shop, Hardware's game room, which has dart lanes, pool tables, skee ball, and a projection screen. And now we'll head back into PRL. Here's Cliff.
Coach Hud was asking about the conference tournament venue for the American. It's at Dickies Arena in Fort Worth, Texas. First ever concert was headlined.
What year?
Why did they give? 2019.
I was gonna say George Strait, but he's.
I feel like
that size venues that year.
I think this is like a rock pop. I don't know what. I feel like I've heard of them.
Are you telling us to guess or something?
No, I'm just going to tell you because I don't know how to describe this band because I don't really know them that well.
21 Pilots?
Yeah.
How do you see it?
21 Pilots.
Nah.
What do they sing?
In Fort Worth?
Yeah.
Not a fan.
They sing.
Does anybody know them?
Yeah, they
Stressed Out. I know is one of their songs.
George Strait did 2 nights. And let's see, later that month.
Yeah.
That's when it really got going.
Well, does Fort Worth ever cross your mind?
No.
Okay.
The first country concert held in the arena, the largest and highest grossing concert held to date. So there you go. George Strait.
There.
Alan Jackson was there.
Yeah, you dang right, son.
February 22nd in 2020.
I went to Greenville, South Carolina for that tour.
I bet you did.
Hey, man, he's about to hang it up soon.
So, yeah, Dickies Arena doesn't, like, host a school or anything. They do events, rodeo, and this basketball tournament.
Yeah. I like venues like that. It's like they really have no regular thing.
Yeah. I wish people would go to it, but outside of that, it's all right. Hud, we were talking earlier about what is a bucket list sporting event that folks would want to attend that you think is overrated? Like, you've been to a lot of cool stuff, like the Masters.
I'm say that I think, that's not overrated. That I think's overrated. I'm going to go Final Four.
Okay.
Wow.
Because if they play it let's say they play it in the Superdome.
Yeah.
You're sitting super high, and it's just a massive number of people.
You're basically watching on the Jumbotron, right?
Right.
That's, most big events, really.
If I've never been to a sporting event where I had to do that. That's kind of pointless.
Yeah.
Like, I go to so few big games that if I go, I'm going to get a good seat. You know what I'm saying?
I did that for a Hornets game.
Final Four.
That's a good answer.
Four.
At the Hornets Arena, can't you see everything?
Yeah, but we were so high up because we didn't want to. We just wanted cheap tickets. We were in Charlotte for the night, whatever.
Man, I don't know if it was the last Hornets game I went to. I had like decent seats, but then a guy on the way to the arena got me. Hey, man, we got 2, 7th row.
What?
And I was like, man, should I do this? It was me and my stepson. I was like, I could ruin our entire day getting these tickets and them being fake or whatever.
Yeah.
But I did it. Got them. Great seats.
For what?
Nice.
What about?
Hornets game.
Oh.
Hornets.
Back when they were decent at basketball.
I went when they were terrible and they still won by 50.
If you're down low for an NBA game, that's awesome.
It is.
Because those dudes, the display of athletic ability is scary.
It's crazy.
We sat courtside for a little bit at the bowl game, and I took Jack down there when he was young, and Shaq came over and flexed in front of him, and it was like an eclipse.
It almost does look like watching Aliens because everybody is so tall and freaky, athletic. Yeah. It's strange.
It's how it is like being at football practice. Like, it's just, I don't know. I feel like I'm a normal-sized human being. Then I go out there, and it's like, am I 3 feet tall?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are short.
I don't even, I don't even like getting bumped into guys anymore. It hurts.
You know, like a, what do you call it?
Give me another sporting. What other one would be over?
Well, I said the Super Bowl.
No, that's awesome.
I said World Cup.
You know what's as good as watching the game? The people that you get to see that are there attending the game.
Crowd watching, fan watching.
I mean, Snoop Dogg was right there.
You said World Cup?
Yeah. Just anything soccer.
Somebody said Wimbledon, but I would like to go to the U.S. Open. It looks cool. The Arthur Ashe Stadium or whatever.
U.S. Open is a yes. Wimbledon's a no. If Wimbledon was in October, then Wimbledon would be a yes. But
okay,
since the U.S. Open's in September, late August, September.
Couldn't tell you.
I know it's the second half of the year, and the stadium is just much more conducive to like the weather when it's still kind of warm.
One that I brought up with you recently, Coach Hud. This is just me, but like I don't think I would love to go to spring training. I know a lot of people would.
That's on my list. I want to go. I think if you're really into baseball and strategy, and you know the players and stuff like that. This is the first time now. If you said name them, but I almost know who a lot of the Reds are from just watching them more and more. Because you're gonna watch De La Cruz, so that drew me to paying attention to the other guys.
Yeah, and they seem to be a team on the rise, kind of a young, fun team. Go ahead and get in on the ground floor.
New manager.
We got to get our final break in. Let's do that. We got West Coast Conference basketball going on, first round. San Diego and Pacific.
Who was the football coach at San Diego?
Jim Harbaugh.
Yep.
Rain Man does it again.
I actually coached a game there when I was 24.
Dang.
Coach Hud, who was the number 1 overall pick of the NBA draft in the late 90s from Pacific? Very random guy with a name you might remember. Michael Olowokandi, the Candy Man.
He was number 1?
Yes. I don't think he lasted very long.
Wow.
I think it was the Clippers when they used to just pick awful guys every year.
Clippers.
Michael Olowokandi.
Are they in San Diego still?
No.
Do you even remember that? I remember that.
I don't remember it, but I know of it.
And a guy I went to school with that played for the Clippers in San Diego.
His number 55 retired by the Pacific Tigers. Let's take a break. We'll come back, have more for you. Pirate Radio Live after this.
What was his name?
Stella Artois is a world-renowned Belgian beer with over 650 years of brewing heritage. Stella's rich, full flavor and smooth finish is perfect for making moments worth more. Stella's non-alcohol option, Stella 0.0, offers the same iconic taste without the alcohol, ideal for those looking to enjoy Stella anytime. Stella, whether celebrating big or small, Stella is the perfect choice for elevating the everyday. Proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? It's DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of 4 dealerships in Eastern North Carolina with a fully stocked inventory of over 200 SUVs, trucks, and cars. If you're looking to upgrade your vehicle or purchase for a new driver in the house, get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 47 years.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird with some exciting news about Shimmer Boutique. The new website is live and all orders over $100 will receive free shipping. Go to shimmerboutiqueonline.com and get shopping today. Shimmer is the boutique for everyone and carries all the top brands from Kendra Scott, Yeti, Local Boy, Pimp Shrimp, Simply Southern, and more. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, Jacksonville, and shimmerboutiqueonline.com. Go Pirates.
Come celebrate 20 years of great food and good times at Down on Main Street in Washington on Saturday, March 8th. We're throwing our biggest anniversary bash yet. Join us for amazing drink specials, a mouth-watering food truck, and live music all day long. The party kicks off at 11 a.m. with Roy Stewart taking the stage at 3:30, followed by Dakota Blue at 7 p.m. It's a day you don't want to miss. 20 years of great memories, even greater flavors, and you're invited. Come down and party with us at Down on Main Street in Washington, Saturday, March 8th. See you there.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
You've had your new computer a few years now, but lately it's been running super slow, acting strange, and you're worried about viruses and losing data.
This is driving me mad!
Let the experts at University PC Care in Greenville and New Bern professionally diagnose your Mac or PC to see what's really going on. They'll determine the root cause and not just symptoms, so you don't waste money fixing the wrong issues. Call 252-558-1280 for in-store or remote service, or make an appointment online at universitypccare.com.
Is your office printer on the fritz? Don't wait days for a repair. This is Walker Allen Volova with CopyPro, where we promise fast 3-hour service on all of your copy equipment. No need to press 1 for English for an overseas service line. All of our calls are answered right here in Greenville. Plus, we offer a free office printing analysis to help you cut cost and boost efficiency. We'll show you exactly how to save money on ink, toner, and energy. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 1-800-682-6558 and see how we can help your office run more efficiently. CopyPro. Fast service, smarter printing, bringing more value to your business.
A quick getaway to paradise is as easy as breezing into 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel. Enjoy coastal Carolina cuisine featuring fresh local seafood or savor their hand-cut steaks. It's the premier dining destination on the Crystal Coast. The waterfront restaurant serves breakfast, lunch, dinner, and their popular weekend brunch. 34 Degrees North restaurant in Beaufort is open daily. Visit their website, 34degreesnorthrestaurant.com, or call 252-838-7250. 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation. This is Lady Pirate Marissa, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. It was a rough day for the stock market. The Dow was down 427 points and closed at 42,579. The NASDAQ also fell 483 points at 18,069, and the S&P dropped 104 points and closed out at 5,738. That's your Wells Fargo Advisors stock market report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now back to the show.
Yep.
Who was it?
Ed and Charles O'Bannon. The head coach was Jim Herrick.
Jim Herrick.
Was he at Georgia at one point, too? This is what I like doing, just saying old names and talking about where they were. Say a name from your childhood, Jared.
Oh, man, that's going to make me feel old if you say a name from your childhood.
Name a football coach, a college football coach from your childhood.
Jeez. Ruffin McNeil.
You know him?
Wow.
You know him, Greg?
Jeez. Greg Hudson.
From my childhood, Ara Parsegian.
I've heard of him.
How scary is that?
Heard of him.
Who else? Bud Wilkerson.
From my childhood, Hayden
Fox?
Fry.
Oh.
There you go. Was that Iowa?
Yep. And he picked the colors because he liked the Steelers.
He picked Iowa's colors?
Yep. He changed them when he took the job.
Damn, that's some power.
He also was famous for doing what to the tight end in the formation?
Well, I don't know if I can say that.
The guy stood up. Stood there with his hands on his hips.
Oh, geez.
It was wild.
It's a cool cat, man. Coach Judd, good to see you, man.
Good to see you guys.
Drive safe.
Not so much you, Rain Man, but it was good to see you. It's good to sit. Well, that wasn't.
Hud, I think you have 2 words you need to say to yourself right now.
Be nice.
Yep, there you go. We'll talk to you Friday, 3 o'clock, all new edition of Pirate Radio Live for the crew on Clip Rock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks